Well, that was some hell of a card, some hell of a show. Both Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, Lacey Baumgardner, Michaela Mayer. They really put on a show. I'm now watching the Devin Haney versus George Kambosos rematch card. I'm watching that right now. And this fight is lost for Susie Ramadan. It's lost. Like there's nothing she can do at this point. Between 2 point deductions from the referee, one for rabbit punching and the other for not adhering to his instructions. Between that and the knockdown, this fight is lost for Susie Ramadan. I did go with Sharnika Johnson to win on points. I felt that because Sharnika knows how to manage the distance, that would create a situation where Susie Ramadan overshoots it, and then it would become chippy in the pocket. And, that's how you can explain the clash of heads. She's gesturing to the ref about rabbit punches, but come on now, that nobody buys that shit. Nobody buys that shit. So this definitely went as I expected. I was goody, Johnny Blaze was goody. Yo, man, you tell her, man. Very fucking. I can't put into words how proud I am of that girl. I really can't. I can't even do it. Danny Lopez was good. Michael Giles was good. Yeah, I ordered a pizza. I had to drink more beer, but I got hungry, so I ordered a pizza. I'm still waiting for the goddamn thing. Johnson, she's worse for wear. She's got a bloody grimace, a gash over her head, looks like a bloody nose. But it's crazy because she won this fight by a really, really, really wide margin. Like Susie doesn't stand a, a shot in hell of winning a decision. Like that, this fight was lost. I think that given Susie's style, she would have been better off going after a Siegeling Lafarve, and even Siegeling, she might beat her, but go after a Siegeling Lafarve. I wouldn't put Susie in there with Rivas, not at this point. I think that Rivas would knock her out. Who's the other champion at this? Oh, Mercado. Well, she doesn't have enough punching power for Mercado. So, I mean, and that's kind of why I felt that Susie was a little bit over the hill for this assignment. When you look at the landscape, the division, the fighters that have belts and the fighters that are close to fighting for belts, it's like, okay, well, which one of these fighters could Susie beat? She's very tough. She's very formidable, and that's great. But, can she actually beat any of these girls? And that's why I kind of felt like, nah, it's season's over for Susie. Like it's kind of over. There's just, you know what I mean? I feel Johnson was better in the exchange, better in the pocket, judged the distance better. Look at that knockdown. That's a beauty. Judge the distance better, faster, stronger. Susie definitely made her work for it. You can definitely see that on Sharnika's face. She definitely had to work for it, but Lou DeBella, the fuck is he doing there? You on a date, bro? The fuck? You at the Wilder Helenius? I don't believe you, bro. You at the Wilder Helenius fight for real? Wow. Y'all cats is wow. Let me get this pizza. Y'all stay tuned. Man, listen, Papa John's is crazy. I paid $54, B, for 2 pizzas, bro. 2 pizzas. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. $54 for 2 pizzas. I could have went to Little Caesars and got the cheap shit, but I'll say this much. It's not that I think Susie Ramadan is over the hill, because watching the fight, she definitely made sure Nika Johnson work. And there are other fighters at the weight that she probably could beat, but when she starts getting to that upper echelon, you know, Sigaline Lafarve, Yamilet Mercado, Mayerlin Rivas, I don't think she could beat Ellie Scottney, to be honest. I don't think she could beat Ellie Scottney. Ellie's too good at judging the distance, too fast, too fleet of foot. That's where Susie would kind of have a problem, that when you look at who's out there and who's in those ranks, who would she beat? Yeah, she could make it competitive in spots, sort of. I mean, you see how wide this thing was. It's you know, it's hard, man. It's hard pill to swallow. Cauliflower crust. Nah, that's Papa John's, bro. Motherfucking $54 for 2 pizzas, man. Shit. That's a lot of fucking money for 2 pizzas. I'm just saying. I think that's a lot of money for 2 pizzas. Y'all let me know in the comments if $54 for 2 pizzas, one specialty, one supreme. Do y'all think that's a lot of money? I think that's a lot of money for 2 fucking pizzas. Shit good, though. Still a lot of money for 2 pizzas, though. Shit. That's a lot of fucking money for 2 pizzas. I think it is. Fucking inflation, man. This shit is killing me. Fuck is messaging me. Oh, gotta get the door. All right.
What's good, y'all?
Chilling, bro. You know, eating this expensive. I think 50.
You got robbed, man.
I feel like I got robbed, bro. I'm like 50. I thought about it. I'm like, bro, that's a lot. I feel like I got robbed. Mike, is that?
Sorry, I had to cut down the window, man. I didn't just I clicked in, but yeah, dude, you got robbed, man. That's too much for 2 people. I hope they were at least large.
No.
I mean, that's still too much money, though.
No, I agree. The shit is that I had to order a specialty one with Alfredo sauce and different ingredients because wife got acid reflux. So I'm like, you know, a Little Caesars pizza, that shit ain't, you know, it's cheaper, but you know,
it's cardboard.
That shit is horrible.
Hey, Jules, what size?
Horrible.
What size?
Large.
Okay. Bro, you got to go cheap. You got to go this. I'm making this right now.
Mm. Let me get. Wait, let me put it on the chair.
You got to go cheap.
Hamburger helper makes a great meal. It does though. It does.
It's cheap.
I ain't gonna hate on no hamburger helper. That shit good, man.
I paid less than $3 for this.
What? You get that shit and like $5, $6, $7 of ground beef. You good?
Yes, sir. The ground beef was like $5. So like
you know what I'm saying? I'm over here paying $54 fucking 2 fucking things of pizza, bro. That's a lot of money. I think that's a lot of money.
Lot. Wait, what size? What size did you get?
It's large.
Nah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Did you get any drinks?
Bro, I've been drinking the whole time I've been. You need no more goddamn drinks.
Nah, they robbed you, bro.
Yeah, they got me, bro. They got me.
Good. They swindled you. They PBC'd you.
It's fucked up, bro. Thank God for these super chats.
Are you sure it wasn't Al Heyman's pizza restaurant?
Bro, I think this was a Lou DiBella pizza. Michael says, Alicia won. I'm buying pizza now. What did you get, by the way? You got raw with the pizza in the UK. It's less than 40 pounds. I got one specialty with Alfredo, spinach, and chicken. Another one, which is their version of the Supreme, which is basically one with all the toppings, peppers, olives, pepperoni, and different shit. But I still felt like, yo, that's a lot now that I think about it. That's a lot. Fuck it, though.
By the way, y'all gotta use this on your beef when you like grill it.
Mm-hmm. Is that the HP brown sauce?
All season salt.
Mm-hmm. I thought that was the HP. I thought that was the HP sauce.
Not been able to procure that yet. Still working on it.
I'm gonna find out what that shit tastes
You gotta
like.
get that brown sauce, man.
The HP sauce, bro.
HP sauce.
So that was a great card. I have no issue. I have no issue. I have no issue with Shields winning the fight. Honest to God, I just think it was closer. I just think it was closer than they had it, but I don't have an issue with her actually winning the fight. Like, I just think it was closer. Like, they had a little bit too wide for me.
Yeah, but she got it though. She got the nod.
Does nobody know what a close fight is anymore, bro? Like, how are you gonna tell me Michaela got robbed?
Yeah, like I don't think Michaela got. I have it 6-4. At most I could say is either a draw or Alicia won. But based on what I saw, I'm like, nah, Alicia won. I have her up by 2 points. I have her up by 2 points.
When I saw, she won round 4 to 6 and 9. That's it. That's the only rounds I gave her. 4 rounds.
I gave Michaela 4 rounds too, but I'm like, it's not really a robbery though. They both. In other words, I had more trouble scoring Shields and Marshall than Mayor Baumgardner. Like I didn't struggle that much. Like whenever one of them won a round, it was decisive. They're like, yeah, I'm comfortable with this. I feel this person took this round. With Clarissa and Savannah, it was harder because yes, Savannah's backing her into the ropes, but Clarissa's showing good movement on the ropes and off the ropes and fighting off the ropes. So it's hard when this person's backing that person off, but that person is not laying off. They fighting. It was a good fight, man.
That was a way better fight.
That was a bang in the booth. That was a bang in the booth fight. They went toe to toe, man. Shit.
If you look at Savannah's shoulders, like they were all red, and her arms were red too, because she was catching a lot of those shots.
And you know what?
Flurries
I expected Savannah to gas out, and she didn't. Good for her.
I agree with that too. I thought that Savannah, the pace might catch up to her, but it didn't. I thought the pace might end up. Both of them is world class, and the main thing is that it was a great advertisement. That's the main thing. It was a great advertisement.
They fucking
world class inside fighting.
Mm-hmm. It's good that it was a main event that was high octane, that it lived up to the hype that it had. They're like, nah, they going brawl, and it's great that it played out the way that it did. So that's good.
You know, the only thing I'm unhappy with is Baumgardner saying she doesn't want to give Mary.
Me too.
Let me say this.
I'm fine with that.
No,
she can go for undisputed.
This is why I'm fine with that. If Michaela won the fight, do you think she would have gave Alicia a rematch?
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
She would have did the same thing Alicia about to do. Go chase down Hyun Mi Choi. That's what she would have did. So I don't look at it as a bad. The only thing that I'm worried about, honest to God, I said this ahead of the fight. Alicia has a lot of options. You know, she has a lot of options, more than people realize. I don't want Michaela, because she's a great fighter. Like, she is a great fighter. And I don't want it, oh, well, you lost that fight, so now you ain't no good, so don't nobody want to use you. If push come to shove, go to Matchroom and see if you can't get the winner of Cameron versus McCaskill. I would say Katie, but Katie's busy. Who doesn't want a Katie Taylor fight? You feel me? Like, everybody want that fight because it's a lot of money in that fight. But I would like to see Mayer go up to 140 because I think she would be okay up there. She's very tall. She got big enough frame to carry that weight. I don't want to see her just fade to the background. That's my thing. I don't want to see that. Like, I want her to still be there having big fights because she's still a great fighter. Who else at 130 can beat her? Who else?
Nobody. She can just get undisputed and then move up.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't think it would matter if they did have a rematch. I think that Baumgardner has her number now. I think that at this point, it's a foregone conclusion that she would win the rematch if they had it. Because even though it was a split decision, like, the way that she was coming at Mayer by the end of it, I think that she had her figured out.
I agree. I'll say that Michaela showed a good adjustment after round 3. I would say it's in round 4. She had some good rounds after round 3. But then Alicia adjusted after, like, I would say after 2-3 rounds. She adjusted. She picked up them rounds. It was a good fight, and it was really good boxing. Like, that was a for real boxing match. They were both very cerebral. They didn't want to give each other nothing to work off of, but Alicia was better. And like I said, to me, that fight wasn't really hard to score. Shields versus Marshall, for me, was very hard to score because you have a fighter that's regularly getting back into the ropes, but it's not like they're getting ragdolled either. They're not getting ragdolled. They still working off them ropes, and sometimes they're even fighting off of them ropes. It was a really great fight. Really great.
You know what's crazy?
Clarissa said she had fought from the 6th to the 10th round, I think, with one eye. She had a fucking eye shut.
Right.
So I think a lot of people confuse the difference between like a competitive fight and a close fight.
By the way, what's this? I'm hearing that Savannah might retire. Did y'all hear about that?
Nah,
Bro, she could have not. That would be crazy. I hope she does.
That's what Clarissa was saying in the post interview. Like, if she wants to retire, then I get. I'm like, wait, what? Hold on.
For the sake of women's boxing, I think they should run it back. Like, I'm okay with AB chasing Undisputed, but I actually think they should run it back just because, I mean, who else are they going to fight?
Only after Undisputed.
Savannah needs time because Savannah needs time to refuel, because if you go in there with a Franchon Cruz and Franchon says she wants it and I want it, you know what I mean? If you go in there with a Franchon Cruz, like, you could rebound with Christina Hammer, she'll knock out Christina Hammer easy. She could rebound with Aline Cedar-Rouge, she'll knock out Aline Cedar-Rouge easy. She needs to rebound and regain confidence. I really don't want her to retire because she's good for the sport. She's good for highlight reel knockouts. So what, you lost to me, you lost to one of the pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. There's no shame in that. You know what I mean? Like, there's no shame in losing. Clarissa's number 2 on my list, so there's no shame in losing to the number 2 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. There's no shame in that.
How crazy is it that she was throwing all those shots at her and it looked like she wasn't even bruising her barely? She was red all over, but wow.
So Savannah was slipping a lot of that shit too. Like, a lot of people are sleeping on her defense. Both of them. It was a clinic on inside fighting by both of them, because I saw Savannah slipping a lot of shit, and she was catching a lot of punches on her shoulders and arms. You could see after the fight they were deep red.
I agree with, and I think that because some people want that fight to be more polarizing, then don't polarize the fight with the normal bullshit. They're both great fighters. If Clarissa won, great. But when you tell me clinic, I'm like, no, I didn't see that. I didn't see a clinic. I saw.
Nah.
You know, if you tell me Clarissa won, yeah, I can say that. But a clinic? Nah, I don't know about no clinic now. You don't, in the clinic, you don't end up on the ropes that much, okay? Let's be honest. Like, nah, not in the clinic. Not if you're surgical. It was very competitive. She had to work for her food. She got her food. But it was a great. I don't want Savannah to retire, man. That I would be really heartbroken if she did.
I don't think.
Same. I heard Franchon would be an amazing fight as well. 2 huge punches.
It really will.
There's still so many other fights out there for her that she could have. Like, she could knock out the rest of the division and get money doing that. She could knock out the most every other girl at those weights. So it's like, nah, don't retire. Don't retire.
I think Savannah had power all the way to the 10th round. It's just that Shields was not giving her a clean shot. And when she was, I don't think Savannah was taking advantage of it because she was trying to, find a way to get those shots to lead, to land flush with her. And
I agree. Because she was slipping. Because to Clarissa's credit, Clarissa's a great fighter. She was slipping, rolling, riding, bobbing, weaving. She was doing everything she could to take something off them punches. To Savannah's credit, she was doing that too. She was doing that while coming forward. But if you tell me, look, Clarissa won, yeah, I'll take that. But don't tell me, don't tell me it was one-sided. No, the fuck it ain't. You don't end up on the ropes that much in a one-sided fight. That don't even make sense.
I do agree, man.
How the fuck you end up on the ropes that much if it's one-sided? Like, it was a great fight. I think, yeah, Clarissa won. Clarissa won, definitely. But I don't like when people polarize. It's not a polarizing fight. This is not a polarizing issue. Both women fought very well. It was very entertaining. And I want Savannah to get back out there because it's good for the sport that she's out there knocking people out. If you can't knock out Clarissa Shields, it's no shame in that. She's pound for pound easily. You know what I mean? It's no shame in not being able to knock her out. But knock all these other broads out. Knock out Christina Hammer. Knock out Eline Cedar-Ruse. Get a Hannah Gabriel's fight. See if you can't build yourself up through a Franchon Cruz fight. It's other fights to make. And I don't want someone who just put on a show like that to just, I'm going to go away now. I'm going to go away now.
No way.
I agree.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but who said she was going to do that other than Clarissa Shields, though?
That's true because I didn't hear Savannah say that.
Yeah,
Right.
I heard Clarissa saying that Savannah.
Savannah-
That's what I'm saying.
We're assuming
I
that's
haven't heard
what's gonna
Savannah.
be happening. It's not.
So I haven't heard Savannah come out and flat out say that, but she did say that like she doesn't even want to be she didn't even want to be a pro. Like after she finished in her amateur career, she just wanted to finish, but it took her some convincing to become a pro. So I don't know how much she loves the game as much as other fighters do. But if she doesn't love the game, then goddamn, she's fucking knocking the shit out of people though.
I really like the main thing is like I want them to build off of what they did because now there's an established pecking order and a lineage that that Clarissa is a bad motherfucker. That Savannah's a bad motherfucker. And outside of them two fighting each other, all y'all other motherfuckers is just some other motherfuckers. And the sport and those divisions need that because imagine if Clarissa disappears or imagine if Savannah disappears, then we're back at square one and we have to find another fighter that actually we know is entertaining and we know can put on a show. So I really hope she reconsiders if she's considering that shit.
Yeah, I hope they do the rematch like on a Taylor Serrano undercard, like as a co-main. That would be incredible.
Well, honestly think that I'll be honest. I'm not size for Taylor versus Serrano too. I think that fight performed the function that I always wanted it to perform. And now because Amanda's younger and she has a name now and people believe in her more now than they did before because they saw, she can hang and she can hurt a Katie Taylor. The better fights for Amanda, they don't really involve Katie anymore. Like I would be okay if Katie retired at this point. I would be okay. Like you did.
You did all you can do. You did all you can do.
You changed it. Like you really did.
There's someone who could retire and it's not a problem, because like you said, she ain't got nothing left to prove.
I agree. Like after all of and it's not a knock on Clarissa by any stretch, but Persoon was a long reigning champ. Like you can't compare Hammer to Persoon. Christina Hammer is not Delphine Persoon. And you can't compare Savannah to Amanda. Amanda's a 7-division champion. She was pound for pound at the time that they fought. Savannah, God bless her, she didn't make it to that point where people are saying, yeah, she's pound for pound. So it's chippy. And it's like the resume that she got. Look, she beat Natasha Jonas. Now look what Natasha Jonas is doing. She beat Jessica McCaskill. Now look at what Jessica McCaskill is doing. She's fucking undisputed. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to see a resume like that with that many names. Persoon, McCaskill, Jonas, Serrano, Bustos, Volante, Sanchez, Leonardo 2. Remember, Leonardo 2 beat Alicia Baumgardner many years ago. Katie beat Leonardo 2. It's like
Now
that.
look at Alicia.
That's
See, I think this is a great segue into a point that I've been wanting to bring up. I actually think a great fight would be if Amanda moved up to 130 and fought AB.
That's what I want, and that's what I was trying to segue to too. That for me, the fight that makes the most sense for Amanda after Amanda becomes undisputed, because I think she can beat Erica Cruz. The best fight for Amanda for some money is Alicia. Alicia got 3 of the 4 belts. If Choi don't want to come out of her rock, fuck it, fight Amanda.
And the style matchup is ridiculous.
It is. But I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just wait. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't even gonna get into a breakdown of nothing.
Speaking of retirement, though, do you really think Kambosos is going to retire after this? Because come on,
bro,
man.
that's what he said, bro. He said that,
bro.
And he made $10 million in his last fight.
But I'm not saying that the division isn't stacked, but he could still find his way to a world title. It's not like Devin's going to be there forever, you know?
Yeah, but Shakur's moving up.
There you go. It's like, put it this way. The main thing that kind of makes it seem like he might, he's not with Peter Khan anymore, his manager. He didn't pay his trainer for this camp. That's what I heard. And I'm like, well, why is he moving like that? I don't know. I guess he's expecting to lose, and I guess he's expecting to retire after he loses. This is just one last payday.
Yep. Those are signs to tell me he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
That's how that looked to me. So
that's a waste, in my opinion. I mean, come on. How many unified champions are fighting right now?
Bro, if he sticks around, right? Let's say, Devin beats him 2 times and he's on the bounce. Who he gonna fight for some money after he done fought Devin for 10 mil? And then whatever he making for this. Because I know it's not gonna be 10 mil, but he making something out of this. You feel me? And what, you gonna turn around and go back to fighting the Lee Selby's of the world for peanuts? Nah.
Julius, how long is it till the main event? Can you tell me that right now?
I don't think it's that much longer, because the main card, the first fight to kick off the main card was Johnson versus Ramadan. So I think we're only about
about an hour away. About an hour away, I
now
think.
we're at Maloney versus Jimenez.
Bro,
he might knock that motherfucker out, bro.
Bro, who the hell eats before a fight? Like, literally.
That's what I'm saying. What is he doing? Was he eating something?
Yeah, you're not supposed to eat 4 hours before.
Yeah, he's got a plate of food right now. He's munching or spaghetti.
Who's eating?
George. His last meal.
Kambosos.
I'm telling you that
he's getting the chair.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That motherfucker plan on retiring, bro. That dude.
He knows. He knows what's coming. He knows.
You might get your wish tonight, Julius.
It's not my wish. He said that shit. I just believed him.
No. Remember what you said about somebody getting hit so hard in the body that they defecate themselves? I think you're about to see that tonight.
Yeah, that would be really nice in Australia. That would be really nice if he hit him. If he hit him so hard that a little turd falls out, that would be really nice. Good for boxing.
By the way, did y'all know that the other Maloney twin is fighting the brother of Sor Rungvisai?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that.
That guy Sor Rungvisai's younger brother.
I didn't even know Sor had a fucking brother. I shouldn't be surprised. Shouldn't be surprised. I mean, people got brothers and sisters and shit. Sor ain't no different.
Not everybody.
Not everybody, but it shouldn't be surprising. Like, yeah, Sor got a brother and he boxes. This family business a lot of the time. Shit. Sebastian Fundora, he got a sister. She boxes. Feel me? So yeah, I mean, it ain't crazy. I just hope Jason put this dude away early, man. Like, don't have us out here waiting for 36 minutes, bro.
Is this one the puncher?
I think this is the puncher. Ain't this the one that fought Palikte?
I think
the one that fought Inoue.
Oh, Jay. Okay, so Jason is the one that fought. And which one is this, Jason?
If it's Jason, then he's the one that fought Palikte.
Okay.
But isn't he the same one who fought Inoue?
Inoue too, right?
Yeah. Same division. Palikte is at 118. So.
Okay, cool.
Inoue fucked him up.
Oh man, I want to see Inoue get some rounds in December because I just like watching Inoue work, man.
Y'all want to know why I remember that knockout? Because I remember I was watching it live. I said, I went to get up some snacks. As soon as I got up, bop, he was out.
He folded his leg, bro. He hit this guy so hard he folded his freaking
It was
leg.
just a straight right, bro. It was just perfect.
And all you got to thank for them 1-2s and them straight rights, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, he's gonna fight Butler. I think he's gonna sleep Butler. I think
R.I.P. R.I.P. He's gonna
real shit. But you gotta give Butler.
No, I do.
I give Butler his props that like at least he ain't running like no little bitch. Like nah, I'm just
like Hugh Me Choi. No offense.
Exactly. Like he ain't making it difficult. Like nah, we gonna get it on. Fuck that shit. I got a belt. You got a belt. We gonna get it on. Fuck it. Why not?
I can see Eddie letting MJ fight him. I can see that happening.
Oh yeah, me too.
I agree with you because that's literally what I think is going to happen. I think when push comes to shove, Stephen, whether he really wants the fight or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're not going
to Island, bro. Like, don't.
That's not going to be a good look.
Guys,
if he vacates, then that won't be a good look.
I think he might though because the main shit.
I can see it. I really
could. And you know what I've been saying that if he knew he'd get the WBO at 118, he's WBO super. So as soon as he moves up, he might be his mandatory, just like Usyk did, just like Crawford did. So it's like, bro, that shit is not going to happen, bro. I really don't think they're going to fight. I would like for them to fight because I think Stephen is more challenging than these guys because he is defensive. He not no easy target that's just going to stand there and get punched in his face.
Dude,
but
that fight so bad, man. That's a good fight, man.
It's a good fight. Danny says you spent the PBC's boxing budget on 2 pizzas.
That's funny.
Hey, I just spent the budget on a hamburger helper. So.
My boy was let off them Ronas, man. That's how I know you're an old man.
Bro. Fucking hungry, yo.
That look good as fuck, bro. Eat a slice for Devin, like you said.
Angry. Julius got a little angry with the Coronas and shit.
You can get angry. I was chilling, bro.
Dude, how much Coronas you have? Do you go through the case? You got more?
Well, I drank. What I do? I drank 3 yesterday, and I drank about 4 so far. I drank about 4. I still got 1 right there and 2 in the fridge.
How is that?
Who's farting?
Somebody sound like someone farted, man.
Yo, one thing about my pops when it come down to beer, bro. I remember my pops used to get the beer from Costco, straight Heineken, right? Nigga, I wouldn't touch the beer because I'm not a beer nigga. I'm a looking nigga. I'm about to turn 26 in 2 days, right?
Like, are y'all really ragging on this guy for drinking 4 Coronas? My uncle drank a 30 case of Corona and would drive to get a second a day. And that is no lie, man.
Damn.
I think it was like 30 beers, right?
What the fuck is he made out of, bro?
I don't know, man.
He got a hard ass head.
Hey, man, I ain't ragging on him. I'm part of the LDU, Lightweight Drinkers United, man. 405.
That's my shit. I used to be like Chris. I didn't drink beer that much when I was young. I drank mostly liquor, mostly Seagrams, mostly Jack Daniels, Devil Springs.
Seagram, you was Devil Springs, yeah.
I drank Devil Springs. I'm gonna tell you the shit that I was drinking: ENJXO, Paul Mason, Seagrams, Bacardi. So every so often, Savetka. I love Savetka. Like clear liquors, they don't bother me. But dark liquors, they make me shit a lot. Like I get the shits whenever I drink Paul Mason.
Clean you out though, literally.
See, I always like Bacardi or rums. I always hit up like Jack Daniels and all that.
Jack was my shit because Jack can get you where you want to go fast. That's why I always like the Jack. Like my tolerance ain't shit now. Like I ain't even going front, but that's because regularly I don't drink. I don't.
I used to hit up the tequila too, man.
That's the funny thing. Tequila, I was never big on that. Never had it very much. I had like some bullshit tequila type shit, but I was never big on that.
But I always like my stuff in mixed drinks, man. I couldn't do it.
But mostly every weekend it was the Fab Five. It was either Paul Mason, E&J, Savetka, Seagrams, or Jack. Not even that shit.
Virtuoso.
When I was younger, just because of Pac videos, Alizé.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was ready to see that shit back in the earth of 99 berries.
When I was a kid, just because of videos, music videos, obviously Old English and Alizé. That was the go-to shit.
It tastes kind of good, bro.
It's St. Odds.
I
St.
never
Odds.
heard of 99 berries, man. Have you guys?
No, I heard of that. I never drank it, but I heard of it.
Yo, that cut was disgusting, bro.
You look all right now, though.
You know what was disgusting was freaking Cisco, man. I tried that. Oh my god, it was horrible.
I'm gonna tell you what, country. The most disgusting shit that I ever drank that I don't recommend to nobody was Devil Springs. That shit is not liquor, bro. You could legit start a car with that shit. Like that shit is not liquor. That shit,
that's straight shine.
It's lighter fluid. Shine. When you put that shit on your lips, it legitimately burns your lips. Like, what is this shit, yo? Like,
hey, yo, you know what that reminds me? Yo, remember that movie, The Legend of the Drunken Master, with Jackie Chan? It's like remember that he drank a liquor and he went, "What the hell is that?" Then they looked at it. What does it mean when there's a picture of a skull on it?
Hey, Jules, that might have been Everclear, man.
Well, that shit, you know what the funny shit about Devil Springs is you're not even supposed to drink that shit straight. You supposed to put something with that shit. It says it on the bottle that you're not supposed to drink that shit straight.
I didn't drink that shit straight. I was retarded. Don't get it fucked up.
No, we all bro. That was some old New York I want to die type shit. Like, let me just drink some Devil Springs because I don't fucking care, right? Fuck my kidneys and shit. Fuck all that shit.
Y'all ready to see perfection? Check this out.
He skipped the liver. He said, like, yo.
Oh, the liver. My fault. Yeah, I'll be forgetting. I don't know which one. Let me see. Hold up.
Hamburger helper, man.
Makes a great meal. Like my dumb ass paying motherfucking $54 for thin crust. I'm like, I thought about that shit after I got off the phone. I was like, yo.
You stupid as a lot.
You
hungry, bro. I would have paid $100 probably.
Yo, now back to Devil Springs. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Me and my friend, we were out in the town when we were younger, and we couldn't get into any clubs. So my friend, he went to school upstate and shit. So he brought one coming down his college friend. So we in the city, we chilling, we fucking around and shit, right? You know when college kids get their hands on the most cheapest shit. Devil Springs, right? We drinking. His girlfriend at the time just vomiting everywhere, white dress and everything. Shit is just nasty. Her vomit looked like crayon color in her fucking dress. Like that. Man. But bro, he gave me, we go to fucking, we go to 7-Eleven. I think it's on 42nd. And it's on 42nd, right? This motherfucker poured the Devil Spring in my shit. The fucking slushy that I got turned into hot. I said, oh, no, I ain't drinking this. And you looked at me, yo, you got to drink that. You got to finish that whole shit. I looked at this nigga like, are you retarded?
Nah, son.
Nah, son.
It was not a lot of liquor that I would shy away from. But after, I'm going to say, because I didn't drink Devil Springs like that. I'll say I had 3-4 good nights at Devil Springs. And I was like, I ain't drinking that shit no more, bro. I don't need to be that. I don't need to be there, bro. Like, nah.
Guys, what about the boat?
Yo, bro, there is crazy. Like, there is really not a nice place to be.
It's not, bro. Like, ain't no need. Now, I'll say vodka, Svedka. I drank that shit for years, bro.
Me, Svedka, Absolute for me. Like, I like the Absolute.
I got so smashed one time. I did a Ric Flair on the cement. In front of my house, dude. I face planted. Lucky for me, I turned my face at the last minute and hit my cheekbone. Otherwise, I would have busted my teeth or my nose. Dude, I hit the ground hard.
The Pacquiao Marquez.
My buddy told me I was still rolling around on the ground, holding my face, trying to tell him how to park the car. I was like,
bro. Wait, let me read the super chat. Do y'all think? Let me read the super chat. Do y'all think Haney is sticking around for 135 for Loma? I hear Ron Boy Fresh saying that Haney versus Tio is next. Talk about it next time y'all chop it up. I'm going to say that depending on how he performs, if this is easy, because I haven't seen Devin complain and I haven't heard him complain. I haven't seen anything show up in his performance yet. We got to see how he looks. Then we'll decide. Because the real issue is if you fight Loma, that's next. But with Lopez, that's not next. No, it's not next because he doing his own bullshit up there. Like he doing his, who knows how long it could take. And then them being them, the Lopez people, them being them, they probably gonna make it hard, man. I'm just
They will. They won't even fight on the Barboza. That's a nightmare.
They're moving weird now. I don't know why.
Well, you see, like he acting like Barboza is somebody you need to avoid. Like
he is avoiding him, bro.
He is though. So it's like, bro, if you gonna act like that, I already know when some paper come into it, you gonna start acting crazy, bro.
Plus, Devin might want a few step up fights at 140 before he gets acclimated too. Yeah. So he might not want to just go for the gusto.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Theo looks small. I know it's one fight, but he looks small in that.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
I was question, like let's say after Devin's count, let's say he wins his fight, right, and then he wins his third fight. Do you think he's gonna stick around the top rank or leave?
Where he gonna go? Who they got for him? He gonna go where the money at? And you know, PBC got Gary Antoine Russell, Suriel Matias, Jeremiah Ponce, no money. Ain't no money. What money? The only money y'all got is Davis, and he don't want to fight shit. Get them out. If you go to Matchroom, what they got Montana Love, Liam Bottle. Not money fights. You might as well
Dalton Smith is not a big money fight.
You know what I'm saying? He might as well stay where the fuck he at.
What are you guys talking about? The thing is, PBC is gonna have it hard to sign real talent because you are promoting, you're managing someone. If you're managing someone, you have a good kid, a young kid that can box, that can be world level, and you're not gonna sign with the PBC.
Nope.
No, you're not. The only guys that are gonna fight, I think, now with the PBC are. I don't want to sound.
No, say it, bro, because that's what I'm.
No hoppers.
Yep.
That's the only guys that are gonna sign with the PBC because those contracts are too fucked up.
And the no hopers don't have options. You know, they can't shop themselves around and be like, well, let me see what they offer me at ESPN. Like, and people gonna think I sound crazy because I'm Dominican, but I'm like, why you think they keep signing Dominicans? Why you think? It was a whole thing of American amateurs. Not one of them went over there. Richard Torres went to top rank. Keyshawn Davis went to top rank. Kelvin Davis went to top rank. Motherfucking Bruce Carrington went to top rank. You see what I mean?
Keyshawn was on Matchroom before they ever would have went to PBC.
But you see what I mean? That he had options. Like he ain't like, oh, well, I gotta go to this outfit and ain't nobody gonna offer me no money. Nah, he got plenty of options to get some money. So
hey,
I don't see.
Speaking of no hopers, did you hear Gary Russell Jr. saying he could beat Terrence Crawford?
Man, that little come on,
what?
Man. You got
what?
You got beat by Mark McSayo, bro.
I know, but he said that
he's still calling him out.
Beat Terrence Crawford.
He's still calling him out.
Bro, they need to make that fight so he can shut the fuck up.
You know what? Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Like, bro, you getting beat by Gary. I mean, you getting beat by Mark McMayonnaise, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're not gonna beat shit. Get your ass beat. Fuck out of here.
Did y'all know Michael Coffey lost again?
He did. Who he fought?
What's his name? Jurgen Hovanes. I don't know. I can't pronounce that shit.
On whose show?
I was on the undercard of Wilder Hellenius.
Oh wow.
6 rounds. He got stopped.
Yeah, bro. Those Jonathan Rice beatings, man, took a lot out of him.
Yep.
Johnny Rice fucked him up, bro.
Yeah, he did. He might have ruined him.
Who resume out? Oh, you know who beat Johnny Rice? Motherfucking Dempsey McKean, bro.
Oh, he did he now?
He beat him. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's crazy to think about. Like, the PBC from here on out has to try to market their best fighters for the biggest fights that they can get. The sad part is who they have that are champions right now outside of Errol Spence. Like, how many champions do they even have? I mean, like,
well, let's see. We know they don't have any at heavyweight. We know they don't have any at cruiserweight or light heavyweight. They don't have any at super middleweight. They got Jamal at middleweight, and they have Jermel at junior middleweight. They have Errol at welterweight. They're supposed to have the IBF champion, but the fucking fight got pushed back, so it ain't no IBF champion right now. They got Puello at 40, Alberto Puello, my countryman. He got the WBA. They ain't got shit at 35. They do got some shit at 30, I think. Who they got? Yeah, they got Hector Garcia.
Hector Garcia.
You got Hector Garcia at 30. At 2-6, they got Ray Vargas and Leo Santa Cruz. But he supposed to be fighting Leo, and we gonna see what happens with that bullshit.
Imagine if that fight with Errol Spence and Rolly Romero actually happens because they have nobody else for him.
Bro, they talking about Rolly versus Broner, bro.
Oh my God, are they serious?
We predicted that. If you go back to that stream, to the Tank Rolly stream, he said that would happen.
Legit, because they both want some retard type shit, bro. Gary Antoine Russell fought tonight? I didn't even know that. I'm not watching that card, so I don't even know what's on the undercard.
Who did he fight?
I was fighting
I thought it was Antonio.
Manuel Rodriguez.
I thought it was Antonio, not
Antonio Russell. Yeah.
Which one is Antonio? 140?
Who the fuck? The small one, the smaller one. Shit. I think he's a 120, 118 pounder or 122 pounder, something like that. So,
then that ain't who I'm thinking. I thought it was Gary Antoine.
Yeah,
Russell.
he's a bantamweight.
Yeah.
Shit, he ain't gonna make no noise.
How sad is that a group of degenerates don't even know who these guys are or who they're fighting?
Because they don't make no noise. Them dudes don't make no noise.
That's sad.
You got to be doing shit like this. Is what gets lost in all these boxing conversations that we have, right? That at the end of the day, we're just customers. We don't have to care about the ins and outs of the problems. We just do that for conversation. I just do it for revenue, personally. But at its base, you're just a customer. It's not my fucking job to give everybody a fair shake, if I'm being honest. I can watch whatever the fuck I want to watch. I've said a million times, I'd rather watch an Alicia Baumgardner fight than these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers is not about shit. Now, she got on a plane, went to the UK, beat Terry Harper. Y'all motherfuckers would not do no shit like that. I don't got time for the silliness because it's the internet that creates the silliness that we got to sit here and dissect and counterpoint. Bro, at the end of the day, I'm not interested in shit y'all got. You can't tell me because Frankie Sanchez is unbeaten that he's entertaining. No, he not. And I don't have to watch his ass.
And the sad thing is, that's literally what they're trying to sell you right now. That's all they got.
You fucking give me them. I personally, I like the McKean fight. I liked how he handled himself. I like Arslanbek Makhmudov. I like Jalalov Rice. I like some Richard Torres. I like some Anthony Anderson. I like him. But I'm not. You're not going to tell me, oh yeah, Frankie Sanchez, bro. I ain't hearing that bullshit. I'm not watching that shit, bro. As long as I'm alive, I'm not going to watch. If you sat my casket in front of a Frankie Sanchez fight, I will get up and leave. Fucking get off that shit.
Shit. Oh shit, that's great.
What happened?
Oh, that's OD funny.
What happened?
What?
You a funny nigga for that, bro.
Oh, shit, I thought something happened in the fight.
Yo, I thought
yo, you a funny nigga, bro.
Nah, I'm not playing, bro.
Right,
like, if a lightning bolt hit me right now and I drop that and Chris on his bullshit, like, I'm gonna take him to this Frankie Sanchez fight. Like, fuck him, yo. I'm gonna take him to this shit.
He gonna enjoy
it. In that fucking shit, I will get up and like, nah, Chris, you wildin', bro, and I'm gonna go to sleep in the park. Like, no, fam, like,
a dead corpse waking up just to go to sleep in the park.
I will get up and leave, bro. Like, nah.
Yo, cry like, yo, this nigga really sleeping.
I think it was D Styles. I think it was D Styles, and shout out to D Styles because he put it in a way that everybody should be able to understand. A lot of people have confused minimalist approach to boxing with skills. You know how like people say Lara this, Lara that, bro. Lara's on the outside because he don't want to be on the inside. That's not some special, like Sweet Pea was skilled. He'd be right there in front of you and you can't.
You literally cannot hit him at all.
That's skills, James Toney. You know, like we had this conversation.
We're talking about special fighters, bro.
All right, but being way on the outside and staying out there, that's not like a special skill, my guy. That's just that you don't really want to. You're not good in the pocket, or you're not confident in the pocket, so you stay all the way outside. That's not like a special skill, bro. You see, like
yes, that's a sign of a lack of skill.
Yeah, that mean that you limited the boxing from the outside because you're not comfortable on the inside.
Now, if you were controlling range, coming in and out with that length, you know, putting stuff together, then we could say that you're skilled in some way.
That's why I motherfucking told motherfuckers, watch Jerry Hurd beat this guy. The videos are still up. I'm like, Jerry Hurd is going to beat this guy. Why? Lara's not good on the inside. That's why he spent all that time on that bike. And he's not a bad fighter, or he's not an unskilled fighter, but motherfuckers think because he riding that bike around, he's all he's doing is staying out the pocket. That's not really. If you skilled, show me some shit in the pocket to show me that you skilled. Because right now you just look intimidated. That's why you on the outside and the other dude is coming forward. Motherfuckers laughed at me in the Facebook group when I said Jerry Hurd is gonna beat him. Like, Jerry Hurd get hit too much. I ain't motherfucker. Just believe what the fuck you want then, bro. Fucking told you Jerry Hurd was gonna beat that dude, man. It is what it is.
You know, that's what really bothers me about people who hate Floyd. They think that all he did was stay on the outside and hug all fight. He was very strategic, and he could fight on the inside when he had to.
No, watch the Canelo fight. He stayed in the pocket. Then for most of that fight,
that's why I be knowing that a lot of Floyd's nut huggers, man, y'all stupid motherfuckers don't know. Y'all don't know how to appreciate Floyd. You just repeating shit that you heard some other motherfucker say. Floyd was like for real skilled. And if I compare like Errol to Floyd, there is no comparison. If I compare Keith to Floyd, there is no bro. These basic ass welter, get out of here, B. That dude was like legit, generational, yo. Y'all cats want to prop up motherfucking Keith. Because why? Because Keith Thurman, #1 WBA? So fucking what? The fuck that shit mean? The fuck that shit mean?
Oh, fellas, wait a minute. I remember this guy, Emmanuel Rodriguez, the guy that the Russell dude. No, he knocked him out in 2 rounds in the World Boxing.
Oh, you know, he took his soul.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Puerto Rican dude.
I remember that. Yeah. That's him. That's him.
Yo, what this dude keep arguing with the ref for, bro? You want to fight him?
He's been complaining the whole fight, man.
He has. Like, the fuck? What?
I mean, at some point, the ref should just tell him, shut the fuck up and fight.
Bro, at some point, the ref gonna need to get the gloves on. Like, the fuck, bro? Like, you got a problem with me or some shit? Problem with me, yo?
My favorite quote by a ref was, after a fighter was complaining, he looked at him and said, "Fight like a man."
My favorite ref moment was after Tyson bit Holyfield. He tried to tell Mills Lane it was we bullshit.
But I like them old refs.
Yeah, Mills Lane was one of my favorites. Man.
He put you in check, like, cut that bullshit out.
Like, you also know who's a very good ref, Larry Hazard. It's like he had a fight in the 80s with I think it was two light heavyweight. I think one of them was Saad Muhammad, and I forget the other guy. But like during the bell rang, like one of them threw a punch. Right, this man caught the punch in midair and like literally walked him back to the ring. Like, what you doing? Like, you can't hit him like that. Then like literally walked him back. Dude caught the punch like just whoop. Nope. Go back to the ring. Go back to the corner. Thank you. Like that was some gangster shit. I got to find out what fight that was.
Yeah, real shit, yo. Like motherfucking, like a lot of shit is actually very simple. You know, like who phone is doing all that extra shit?
Hey,
I know.
Who the hell?
The fuck?
Fuckers got too much shit going on in the background. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, little Gary struggling, y'all.
Little Gary, little brother.
Gary, little brother struggling, y'all.
Hey, Jules.
Man, he probably gonna get knocked out. Go ahead, country.
Off boxer, real quick. Did you guys have Colombian gold back in the day when you were coming up?
Colombian gold, what's that, liquor?
Weed.
Nah. We only had, like I said, in New York, the only 5 types of weed that I knew of and that I smoked when I was young was either gringa, chalk, hydro, Purple Haze or Sour D. I didn't have no crazy exotic like White Widow and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
I didn't. The most exotic shit that I ever had, and I only ever had it once, and I never wanted it again, was something called Headband. Because that shit was it was too strong. And I don't like being high. Like, that's why it never stuck to me. I don't like that shit. Being dopey, I don't like that shit.
Last thing I remember about it is like I woke up and I was hungry as fuck.
That headband was that shit though. That headband really was.
That shit makes me paranoid,
bro. Like, I don't want to feel that way.
Colombian Gold, we had Thai stick, and then it was Indo, and like they or sometimes they call it Thai stick Buddha Thai, or something like that. But we didn't have.
But you're on the West Coast though. You're on the West Coast, and you're a lot older than us.
Right.
I smoked some of that rapper weed recently, that Zaza shit. I had to drive myself home in complete silence because I got so scared.
I feel
that should be having niggas really fucked.
One time I got.
Ain't no reason for a motherfucker to be that high, bro. Like, I don't want to be that high.
Hey, one time I got stoned and drove home backwards, man. For real. It was like 5 blocks, but still. But yeah, you're right. The stuff nowadays, man, it's crazy high or like strong compared to what was back in the day. Crazy.
You ever tried Delta 8?
Love Delta 8.
Yeah, same here, bro. I'm smoking on it right now, actually.
Although
bro, I can't smoke all this motherfucking.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I take the Delta 8 edible form just because I don't like the smell.
Honestly, it's like Reggie to me. Honestly, it doesn't get me over the top. It gets me where I want to be. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Before I quit doing that, I made the Stoner's pilgrimage to Amsterdam.
I really wish I knew what you guys were talking about.
They told my weed, bro. They told my weed, but we didn't.
I went to Amsterdam and went to all the hash bars and everything. It was a trip, dude. I still got pictures from it, man. Dude, I had so much weed and hash, I had to give it away before I left to get back home.
Bro, but see that.
Y'all, hey, this Russell dude is losing this fight, y'all.
Probably gonna get a gift,
bro.
Manuel has good pedigree.
That's happening.
Inoue is just that much better. But
no, he's Inoue's like super elite, man. It's like look, he just knocking out motherfuckers.
What fight are you guys watching?
I'm watching Maloney and this dude that keep complaining to the ref.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching. Maloney.
Bro, I'm so tired of Maloney, bro.
Maloney. Nice. Wilder's in a red prom tuxedo. How lovely.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking.
Maloney brothers, bro.
He is. Red tie, red blazer.
Somebody's saying Russell's getting beat up. Is that Gary Russell that's getting jacked up?
Gary Antoine, yeah, or Antonio. Sorry. I don't even know.
Yo, Alicia said she had a wedgie during the whole fight.
I believe her.
I believe it.
I'll pick it out for her.
She had a wedgie the whole fight.
Bro, she almost took away from the fight with her outfit, bro. I was like trying to pay attention to the fight the whole time.
Michaela got her ass beat by someone with a wedgie. That's crazy.
That's the only time I've been jealous of a pair of underwear.
You know.
I told you that was a fight very difficult to score.
Very difficult. Yeah, it was. I ain't going for it. Because of different reasons, though, not because of the fighting. I had to pay attention to the fighting.
Amen, bro.
Shit. Well, that's done. And I think my whole thing has always been just make the fights because the fights are the best advertisement. It's not so much important the outcome. It's just that people realize, this shit is entertaining. Put some money on that shit. It's entertaining. Put some money in that shit. Because you over here playing with these Spencers and these Thurmans and these Charlos that don't want to fucking fight nobody, that don't want to do shit. And they more expensive than some girls that would fight somebody.
You can't say that, bro. Jamel wants to fight people.
I said Jamal, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Charlo,
bro, not Charlos. Charlo.
There's only one Charlo.
Dolphin Fett.
There's only one Charlo.
Bro. Dolphin Fett said them cheeks swayed the judges.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, y'all better chill before she come on Ring IQ and start regulating. Like, what's that shit y'all was talking? Yeah, what's up?
No, nothing, Alicia. We were nothing.
Oh, I'll just bust in. Hey, I was just saying you had nice legs.
I'm not
Nobody
apologizing.
mad at me, yo. I ain't say shit to nobody about nobody.
Exactly, bro. You're good. I apologize for nothing.
Oh,
Yo,
God.
why do you think Alicia doesn't want to give her a rematch though? I know they want to fight for Troy and Undisputed.
I'll tell you why. I know why.
Dude,
I know why. Because Michaela, when they gave her one, and she won.
I mean, it's kind of a common sense argument, bro. Michaela was not gonna go to Matchroom. You know that, and I knew that. Like, Michaela wanted everything.
She said that.
Yep.
Yeah, like she
wanted everything her way.
So when you dealing with somebody that is using all these leverage tactics, what you think? I'm gonna be the cornball? Like, yeah, I'll give you a rematch, Michaela. Nah, I got another belt to win, and if I don't win that belt, if I can't get her in the ring, I'll find somebody else. But me and you are done. We're done. Unless you got something, you could go get something. Maybe you could go get her belt, because she ain't gonna be scared of you because you lost to me. So maybe she'll fight you. But, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna do you no favors because, well, was you about to do me any favors? Nah, right? So what are we talking about then? What are we talking about?
I feel you.
Yeah, and Michaela had Top Ranks backing her entire career. AB had to really get it out the mud professionally. So if anyone deserves to flex their A-sideness, then I think it is her.
Yeah, like, look, the funniest shit is, as a matchroom fighter, the woman has only boxed once. As a matchroom fighter. Remember when she fought Harper, she wasn't with Matchroom, she was the opponent.
Yep.
You see what I mean? Then she signed a contract. All right, she fight with Matchroom once. Michaela want to hit the gas, start acting crazy. Oh, this, oh, that, you don't want to fight me. All right, bitch, I'll fight you then. I'm here. Wait. Now I'll beat you, right? All right, what the fuck then? Like, how much longer I got to keep dealing with you, B? Even when I win, I got to deal with you? Come on,
Jesus.
B. What that look like?
Oh, oh my God, man. We might have an upset tonight, y'all. Sorry, I'm multitasking.
I ain't mad at that. Just tell me about to get knocked out.
Yep.
I have a question about Gary Antoine. I have a question about Gary Antoine.
Go ahead.
Is he a switch hitter? Or he is a southpaw? 2-on-2?
Who?
He's a lefty.
Who?
Gary Antoine Russell.
Oh, I think he's a south. No, he's a southpaw, bro. He's a southpaw. He's a southpaw.
Both brothers are southpaws? What are the chances that?
Nah, they probably just train them that, like, look.
Yeah, they got converted.
Legitimately, a southpaw is supposed to be a left-handed fighter. Legitimately, right? But people have decided that they just might feel more comfortable out of one stance than the other. Because remember, Cotto should be a southpaw. He's left-handed, but he fight righty. He fight like an orthodox fighter. He made that decision.
When you street fight back in the day, what was your power hand? Your right hand. But what was in front?
Everybody with all orthodox people first line up as southpaws.
They always lead with their power hand because that's the hand they want to throw. And in boxing, you supposed to set up the power hand. But some fighters, which I understand the logic. The logic is that, well, if most of the punches in the fight that I throw are gonna be jabs, I want them to be hard at least. So I'm gonna use my power hand. That's what Cotto did. He was really.
That's what De La Hoya did.
There you go.
Yeah. Even Lomachenko is a right-handed southpaw.
Word? He's not a real lefty?
No.
Wow.
He's that's why he's so good with the pivots, because he's front hand dominant fighter, just as Josh Taylor. That's why they look whack on some of their moves.
Wow, I never would have.
I never knew that one.
I never.
That's why. If you pay attention to Josh Taylor, he looked like kind of normal against southpaws.
No, he do. He definitely like. Well, shit, we seen that Jack
against Progray and what's the name? El Calderón ese.
Pero vamos a decir esto, Jose, que with Regis it's negligible because Regis is a southpaw, but he's a very good fighter. With Jack Catterall, I cannot excuse that shit because I know you're better than that guy. I know you're better than. I hope he win the rematch.
Next fight he's gonna knock him out. Jack Catterall got robbed. Jock
Bro,
Battle
he did get robbed. I ain't gonna front. I ain't
He
gonna
did.
lie. He did get
I
robbed.
said before the fight. I disagree with you. I don't think he's a total bum. I do think he's going to lose a rematch, but I think he's a solid 140 contender.
I don't think he's a bum. Not no bum, but like, who do I think Jack Catterall could beat at 140? Does he beat Regis? Does he beat Subriel Matias?
Zepeda?
I think he beats Sandor Martin. No,
I think so.
What
It can
about
be
Zepeda?
Joshua
you think
Barton.
he beat Sandor Martin?
I do think
Yeah.
so.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because Sandor already showed what he made of with Mikey. Like, nah, bro. I'm out this. His hands ain't all that. His feet is what make him elite. That you can't pin this guy down. He's gonna spin off them ropes. He's gonna pivot. He's gonna shift and get the fuck up out of there, bro. That dude, like, what's Jack Catterall best win?
Josh Taylor.
Undisputed.
I mean, also
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to remember that. I don't know if that's
Besides that, because you know what I get from Jack? I get George Kambosos vibes, bro. They're like, nah, you really caught him. Because nobody cares. Nobody's saying the obvious. This dude was coming off like a knee injury or some bullshit. He was, and he was though.
You could tell in the rewatch.
No, yes. He was.
So, and one of Josh's things that he does is the leaping uppercut or the leaping hook, and he wasn't doing none of that shit. Now I noticed something wrong with him.
I think when you hosted that live, I think I was on that live. I think we explained that that's why he couldn't. His range punch is the lead right hook, and he wasn't doing
Exactly.
that. So that's why Jack Carter was getting like so good.
Chris Algieri looks like he wants to sell me some furniture.
Chris Algieri looked like, I don't know, B. He just, it's a lot going on. Like, you got a real mustache, but with 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh.
You got to decide what the fuck you want, bro. You can't have just.
Look at the hair. He got like a weird fade. Is that a weird fade he got or some shit?
No, because he can have the because that's the fade you get if you still want to have like some shit on the top, but you want to look neat. But he got a mustache with 5 o'clock shadow. Like, that's a mustache.
Why does the shadow look bigger on one side of his face than the other?
Bro, it's because of that kind of Ben test, bro. That kind of Ben test, bro. That shit is fucking him up. Like,
don't he do commentary on DAZN though too? He bouncing around.
Bro, he getting money all over the place, bro. I ain't mad at that.
Not at all. Shit, I can't knock the hustle. Hell no.
He getting money, probably, and also another motherfucker probably don't want to go to Australia.
Yo te triste.
Got the Jeffrey Dahmer glass.
Gary Antoine Russell lose. I swear to God.
Say that again, Jose.
I'm sad because I wanted that test to be positive after the test. I wanted Chris Eubank to get knocked the fuck out.
So did I, bro. Like, that's what fucks me up. That this has breathed life. This has breathed life into his career. I'm like, yo, we finally gonna be ready, Chris Eubank.
Hey, Jules, did you see where Chris Eubank Sr. was saying he was the one who leaked the information?
I seen all that bullshit, but that don't surprise. That don't surprise nobody, bro. What people look, what kills me is that people are so dumb these days, right? They literally are not critical thinkers at all. That like at all in any capacity. The people in the media, the journalists, none of them. Why?
Right.
Why is Chris Eubank Sr. Why is he more worried about the weight than the PED? Why? He's not. He said he think Conor Ben is pure. He said he don't think that's his fault. Why would you make excuses for that? But the one thing you want to harp on is, because of a catch weight. Bro, your son agreed to the catch weight. What he didn't agree to is the PEDS, as far as I know. And you don't got nothing to say about that? I know why. We all know why. Motherfuckers just don't want to admit it. The whole sport is dirty. You're not going to get mad at Conor for using some shit when fuck around Chris probably using some shit. Fuck around. How else did he get to 157? But he did it naturally. Motherfuckers naive, bro.
Oh shit!
What happened?
What?
Gary Russell is out. Oh shit! He's out.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
this is a year. This is a year to make because they fought like in August. They fought in August of last year, and the fight ended with a no contest because he kept headbutting him.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, I just saw it. Oh damn, he's done. He's fuck, damn it, my fucking stream.
That's to end the cycle of the
that's hilarious.
So we ain't got to deal with no more of the Russell brothers no more. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yo, are we on Chris?
What is that on?
Christina Hammer and Franchon Cruz. Man, Franchon will beat the shit out of her. Being real, like that's not even. She'll beat the shit out of her.
Look at this circus. Look at this.
What is that on, man?
Look at this.
This looks
How
terrible.
much time you're gonna let him rest?
Oh, that's some
I know, it
bullshit.
was-
They trying to fit. This is fixed, y'all. They trying to give Gary Russell extra time to recover.
Wow.
He's like,
And that's- you see, and that's why I can't watch PBC shows, man.
They gave him like an extra 20 seconds to just stand there. You can tell this is straight bullshit. By the way, thanks to Al Heyman.
That's why I don't.
Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
He did some cheating shit the first time they fought because he wouldn't stop headbutting Emmanuel. So it got called a no contest in the first fucking round.
The shit they do over there- look, you got shit like Maestre versus Fox, brazen robbery, motherfucking. Who else got robbed? Romero versus Marinez, brazen robbery, bro. Rolly lost that fight. It's like it's not even a sport over there sometimes, bro. Like it's just, bro. This just some bullshit.
All right,
Man,
guys,
you
can
need
I
to
ask
knock his
one
ass out the next
question?
round. He to knock him the fuck out.
Can I ask one question real quick? What platform is it showing on? Because I would like to try to see that.
Listen, in theory,
Gary Russell.
there are people that are paying money. This is a pay-per-view, okay?
The Gary Antoine
in theory,
Russell
that's
fight.
what's happening.
Y'all better send that man the boogie board. Send him the boogie board for the stream, yo.
See, this is what happens when you hire your brother as your trainer.
Can anybody tell me what platform it's on?
It's on the Showtime platform, bro. What you
Al Heyman.
Fox platform, bro? What you talking about?
Okay. That's all I'm asking. I didn't know.
That's where that shit is at, yo. You gotta buy that shit, yo.
Gary Russell was
And they
swimming
came out.
around on the floor looking like he had about 10 beers. He couldn't even stand up. Then they gave him about 30 seconds afterward to recover.
You
This
mean
is
he was looking
absolute
like Junior
bullshit.
Fa?
Whoa, did you get caught between dimensions or something? You sounded a little weird there.
Hey, Robert, you mean he was looking like Junior Fa that time on the mat?
Bro, Junior Fa was seasoned, bro. Like
He was done. He was knocked out. They let this motherfucker get up for 30 seconds and stand
Wow.
up and
Wow.
talk to him and got him a beer and asked him if he's feeling okay. All
Bro,
sorts
we
of
got
bullshit.
another Maloney, brother. Come on, Bob.
Yeah, they're
Chill,
twins.
E.
Hey, I got a question for the panel. Does anyone here work with weight loss?
Oh no, I don't.
Somewhat. I know some things.
Okay.
No, but I go to the gym.
I lost 25 pounds in 3 months. I'm on a
I-
weight loss right now.
I have a question for one of you guys. Is it dangerous to lose 20 pounds in a week?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
100%. 100%.
So I want to know, why is Chris Eubank out here crying over 3 pounds for that could be lost in like a couple of months? But the fact is that there's a quote out there of him saying that he lost 20 pounds in a week for that fight with Calzaghe.
Let me say this, bro. Let me just say this. The shit, I'm going to be real. The only reason I sympathize with Eubank Sr. is because he did lose a child. I sympathize. But you coddling Chris predates all of that. And you've been coddling him. And you still coddling him. What's not being said is that nobody was criticizing your bitch ass for trying to fight a welterweight, but they should have been. It was only a few people criticizing you for that. To me, that's why I don't give a shit. Like, fam, it's plenty of middleweights to fight. You just on some bitch ass shit that you don't want to fight them. You could have fought Yanni Beck or Andre before him. You could have fought them. You know what I mean? You could have fought Golovkin, but you pulled out of that. All right? You over here trying to fight a fucking welterweight because of who his daddy is. That was the ultimate bitch shit to me. Fuck the PEDS. Shit, if anything, that give him a reason to have to use PEDS. Because you shouldn't be fighting no fucking welterweight. See, Conor had a reason that most people don't want to say. Welterweight is too political. He never gonna get a belt down there. He never gonna get the fight for one. It won't happen. Why? Look at where they at. Ain't none of that. And none of that. We at the end of the year, my guys. And where are the belts? Where are the champions? You're not gonna get a Thurman fight. You're not gonna get a Broner fight. You're not gonna get nothing, bro. So I understand why Conor, for him, he like, damn, B, I gotta fight Chris Eubank Jr. Whereas Chris, you a fucking middleweight, bro. You got options, and if middleweight dropped, go back to 68. You used to fight up there. Go back to 68. You just on some bitch ass shit. And your daddy need to stop acting like you a child because you 32 years old.
33 now.
Not no child. My
Incorrect.
son. They're trying to kill my son. No, your son agreed to that catch weight, my guy. But you won't listen to me. Well, he's not a fucking child.
Yeah, you saw I don't know what show he was, Chris Eubank Sr., but he was like talking to the commission, was like, I'm coming for you.
I seen that shit. He was talking to Spencer Farron. He was talking to Spencer Farron and Tunde Ayahi on the podcast they got. It's like, I'm coming for you. Like, man, if you don't get your fucking Academy Award,
to me,
you barely adopted the dog.
The thing is, they want to do like the celebrity thing shit over there, because you see him like hanging around with like spectacles like over his eye and shit. You know, like things over his suit, like bro, are you a ranger or some shit?
How you mad? You not mad at Conor because he said this. You not mad at Conor for the PEDS. You said he's a pure young man. You don't think he cheated. So you ain't even mad about the PEDS. You mad about some shit that your son signed up? Bro, your son is the one who wanted to fight at a catch weight. They ain't make him do that. He could have said, no, fuck that. And I'm not doing that. And that would have been it.
You should be mad at your son.
I think, low key, man, he on some weird shit, man. I'm coming. Man. It's a tipo, man. He's bugging out.
Eubank Sr.'s always been a weirdo, bro.
Gary Russell just dropped Emmanuel Rodriguez with a headbutt.
Yo, Julius, you saw. I know you saw the weighing of Devin Haney and Kambosos, but
I seen that shit, bro.
Yo, I guess se parece Haney, man.
Como fucking Michael Jackson, bro. Se parece como Michael Jackson in Thriller, bro. It's close to midnight.
That dude looks like a corpse, man. That dude looks like a corpse.
Yeah, he looks like the Crypt Keeper.
Ain't eaten in like a month.
Yo, they both looked dead, bro. That's why I hope maybe Devin could knock George out too, because George looked drained a little bit too. That'd be nice. Because, man, 36 minutes of the jab.
They knock each other the fuck out.
Devin Haney look like
that's the only chance is catching Devin with one of those not hydrated KOs.
Real shit, because but the shit is George. He looked fucked up. So who's this? Sorung Visa brother? Nawafan Kaikanha.
Bro, this
dude got a lot of fights and a lot of knockouts, y'all.
He do. Bro, that dude got 56 wins.
Holy shit.
Bro, who the fuck you been fighting, bro? I ain't never even seen this man before.
Them Thailand boxers. That's how they are.
Man, yeah, that is how they are, though. When you look at their records, like 100 wins and 19 losses. Like, who the fuck he fought 100 times, bro? I never seen the motherfucker.
They take the name from the gym. Like, they don't go by their, like, real names. They'll take the name of the gym they train at.
Yeah, like Fresh Market CP. That's not his real name, bro. Fresh Market CP Fresh Mart. The dude from I think 105. That's not his. Obviously, his real name is not CP Fresh Mart. But he took the name of I guess the business establishment or some shit. Because
it's like for Muay Thai, they do that. Muay Thai fighters do that a lot.
The funny thing is the guy that brings the food that they're going to cater the event, he'll actually get in the ring afterwards. He'll get off his bike and he goes in and fights the main event. So, I mean, they can just pretty much pull anybody out of the street. The dude will fight the main event against.
Oh, he's talking about but a lot of them is rickshaw drivers, though. A lot of them guys is rickshaw drivers. That's not even cap.
Yeah. They take the visiting fighter back to the airport.
Real shit.
Wow, y'all! The fight was stopped due to a headbutt by Gary again.
Bro, that's the second time. Like they fought last year, and it happened the same way.
Wow.
After one round.
The fight.
They're gonna go to a technical decision. They're gonna go to cards.
What they're gonna do now is they're gonna rob. They're gonna rob the guys. What they're gonna do?
They better not, man. Oh my god. He won this fight, man. He won this fucking fight from what I saw.
Yo, it's curious because he acted like he punched him, like, looking him down and stuff, like he didn't butt at him. So,
bro, them Gary Russell brothers ain't no good, bro. The Gary Russells,
man. If they rob this man, I swear to God.
No, but this one doesn't look. I don't even think he knows how to box, though. Like, I think he's there because, his brothers do it, but I don't really think he.
The fight should have been stopped. He was out.
He was fine.
Yeah. Bullshit.
I think that's the second time that Rodriguez got robbed over there. Who else robbed him, bro? Did he get robbed?
Raymar Caballo. That was
Raymar Caballo robbed him. That's right. The dude that
no, he knocked out. Donaire knocked out.
Shit out of.
Yeah, he knocked him out in 4 rounds. Yeah.
Hey, the second Maloney's fighting. He's fighting Kaya Kana.
Bro, you can't have a motherfucker that look exactly the same as his brother fighting again, bro.
Is he gonna fight as boring?
I'm confused now. It's like
yeah, either that or he just like came out twice. I mean,
it's probably him. He just wants to get another check.
Is he gonna be as boring?
You have a motherfucker that look just like his brother. Like, yeah, now we have like, bro. I just seen this motherfucker, man.
He's on a fake mustache.
it's like somebody didn't change the channel, man.
Real shit, yo. Like, I just seen that motherfucker, bro.
These dudes are like the Frank Sanchez of Australia. They're like watching fucking paint dry. I can't.
No, you know what? He was okay with Palikte. I'm gonna be honest. With Palikte, it was nice and it was a nice knockout. But any other time, yeah, they all like watching.
Didn't he get rid of him early?
He did. He knocked his ass out quick. Like the first 3 rounds, I think it was.
Okay, yeah.
But any other time, it's true. He like watching paint dry. That is true.
Funny enough, he lost to Emmanuel Rodriguez years ago.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Oh yeah, he did. I forgot about that. That's true. Yeah, that was in the World Boxing Super Series too.
Fucking Maloney brothers, bro.
Alfredo Contreras, is he fighting again?
What type of bonus does a ref get for like fucking this guy over? Because that's what's about to happen.
Probably a lot.
Probably like 10,000 on top of whatever he making.
Yeah, you know he gets a bonus, man.
But the shit is, you fuck over, you fuck over a fighter, right? You gonna fuck over the Puerto Rican cat. You gonna fuck him over for Gary little brother. Bro, Gary couldn't sell shit, my guy. What good is his little brother? Stop robbing motherfuckers for these motherfuckers, man. Like, you ain't gonna get no money with them. If anything,
it's cool. You know what? Hey, fellas, karma's a bitch, man. It's like Gary, he gonna get his eventually. Somebody gonna get him. If it ain't Emmanuel, it's somebody else.
Bro, the shit is Gary. Like, motherfuckers is hounding Gary Antoine Russell, who I think is okay. I think he's a good fighter, but you better not fight Subriel, bro, because he'll fuck you up, and that's real shit. He will fuck you up, bro. Like, no bullshit. He will fucking dada shev you, bro. That's real shit.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't. But all right. My fault. I'm out of pocket. But I'm saying, look at who over there. That Jeremiah's Ponce kid is not no bitch.
No, he's not.
He's not no bitch. No, Subriel is not no bitch neither, bro. And Gary, it's like Gary show ability, but it's mad leaky. Like, yo, I could really see somebody knocking you the fuck out. I could really see how it would, because his punches is mad wide, B. I'm like, bro, motherfucker, get you. And that's who over there, bro. You better go after that Dominican kid on Puello. Maybe, and I say maybe because they like to rob motherfuckers over there. Maybe you could beat him.
Jules, why is Christopher Lovejoy talking shit about what the 118 division? Like, that's not one of the most popular divisions out there. Bro, you lost to Manuel Char, bro. Come on,
dude. Listen, bro. He probably talking about this
Lebanese Roman Reigns.
He probably talking about this bum ass Maloney fight, bro. Not for nothing. Everybody ain't he knew yet.
But let's keep it a buck, bro. If you lost to Manuel Char, yo, you have no grounds to talk. And he calls himself the UK assassin. Like, yo, bro, he come on, B.
Listen, B, I ain't in that shit.
Did Maris British knock him out?
I think he would actually.
No, he did.
Didn't Antoine Russell beat Jarrett in the amateurs? Did he?
Yeah, he beat him in the Olympic trials.
Actually, yep.
But he didn't actually box. He just smothered him the entire time.
That's crazy.
You know, if the thing is this, if Bob lost a lot of money on Crawford, how much money has this dude lost on the Maloney brothers of Australia? He's got to be filing bankruptcy.
You know what the funny shit is? Bob wouldn't. I'm gonna say this. It must be something about these two brothers that he keep using their ass. Like, he just really liked their ass.
They got photographs of them. They got dirt.
Legitimately, he really does love them. He talks about them a lot.
Yeah, like, he liked the Maloney brothers. I don't know what the fuck they said, like, but he just really liked them. Like,
certain fighters are just utilities, man. That's all. I mean, look at what's his name, Gamboa.
They gave him the W to Rodriguez.
The who?
Nice.
Rodriguez. Yeah.
Rodriguez, they gave it to him.
Bob Arum.
I think maybe they sell tickets in Australia for all I know.
Probably.
You know me, like it gotta be because it's true that he get like this favoritism, but it gotta be a reason for that shit. Like what you just like them motherfuckers because you just like them. Like come on, B. It gotta be a reason for that shit.
You ought to at a PBC didn't rob him. They gave it to Rodriguez.
You guys don't understand how much money I spent on this fight. I would have been livid if he would have got robbed on this. Livid.
Fuck that shit, bro. Wait, you at the fight, right?
No, I'm in my basement watching this.
Oh,
I can't tell you how much I paid.
That guy
paid a
Jack
lot
Nuff
of money
was the one who said he was at the fight.
Yeah, I remember somebody said they was at the fight. I'm like,
it was a guy Jack Nuff. He's the one.
Him. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, that was him.
How much you want to bet the Maloney's that don't cost that much?
Nah, he must be sucking Bob off.
No bantamweight outside of Inui costs a lot of money. That's why another thing you might notice about the PBC is that they're using fighters from lower weights because they're less expensive than other fighters. You know, like the kid Fernando Martinez. What don't cost shit to pay 118-pound fighter. It don't cost a lot of money. But a middleweight, you know, he might want $1 million well, we ain't got $1 million, motherfucker. So I guess you just gonna have to sit out this year then, because we don't got that.
Do you think the Maloney brothers are like a coupon, like buy one get two type of a deal? So
That's exactly what it is. Probably
they take it like you just got to split one purse type of a situation.
Bro, I literally
You
feel
just
like
get nothing in return.
Bro, y'all hilarious. Like, yo, bro, Jewel, I gotta ask you a question. Why would these PBC just say like, yo, let me out of my contract. If you're not gonna give me the money I want, let me out my contract. Because
they scared that in their mind, Al is like this entity, like this force. That's what he is in their mind. In reality, it boiled down to what's in the contract, bro. And I don't know what kind of dick in the booty contract they signed, but you heard what the Schofield said that, yo, the contract they seen, motherfucker ain't got no control, bro. None.
And who really has control? I mean, seriously, how much money does a fighter have compared to a promotion with millions upon millions to spend on their lawyers? Like, they could weigh them out. Like, didn't it take a while for some fighters to get out of their contract?
Fucking Mikey, bro. Mikey tried to make it seem like a moral victory. In reality, my dude, you lost 3 years of your boxing career. You're never going to get that back. You didn't win no damages. You didn't get no money from Top Rank. You didn't get nothing. All you did, if you hear the explanation for what happened towards the end, the Garcia people are saying that there were some documents that were about to be released that, you know, Top Rank wouldn't have liked that, basically, because it's a long, convoluted explanation that, you know, Top Rank can't stop fighters from fighting on other platforms, something along those lines. And what Mikey's lawyer is saying is, oh, the reason they released us out the contract was because we was about to expose them. Well, that took 3 years, motherfucker. You don't think you could have wrapped that up sooner? Because the way I see it, your guy, your client, whatever's whatever, for 3 years, you didn't make no fucking money. You spent money on legal fees, and you didn't get no damages from Top Rank. You didn't get nothing. All they did was release you like, oh, it's been 3 years. Hey, look, cut him loose. Because his contract would have been up by now anyway. That's all I see. Because you don't get the time back.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but if all these fighters all at once came at the PBC, couldn't they just file Chapter 8 and not owe anybody a penny?
Yeah.
That's the main thing that we don't know. See, I don't necessarily believe that Top Rank's contract is a carbon copy of the PBC's contract. I do believe that there are more limitations with the PBC's contract because a lot of what they do, it just really doesn't. Why would Adam Kobnowski reject a Joshua fight? What the fuck are you so busy with?
It's got to be contractually obligated that he can't fight it. He has to fight on the platform.
He doesn't have a choice. I feel like a lot of them guys ain't got a choice, man. That's what it looked like. Is bro, you turning down a lot of money. You could have went in there, got knocked out by this dude. It wouldn't even matter. You'd have had like 4 or 5 mil in the bank.
Well, that's just the most sane question you have to ask is a guy who's going to get a record high payday last minute. I mean, I know any of us, we would get in there for half the price to become a punching bag. A professional boxer, that might be the best payday he'll ever have and his only shot. Really, I mean, maybe he never gets another shot of the title again.
Well, I mean, he not like look at where he's at, bro. You got beat by Helvetica, and you got beat by Ali Demirezin.
Well, I know his wife must hate him.
Who's
Bro.
Helvetica?
You got beat by a word fought in Ali Demirezin. You're funny as hell,
bro. Robert Helvetica beat the shit out of him, bro.
No, so
I mean,
bro,
realistically, his
like I remember seeing Helvetica on Microsoft Word, so I know this nigga is
Robert Hephaestus, bro. My fault. I said his name wrong. It's Robert Hephaestus, bro. He fucking beat the shit out. But look, realistically, all jokes aside, you turned down the Joshua fight. You got the hell beat out of you for 2 fights by Robert Helenius. Now you just got this beat again by Ali Demirezin. Bro.
That's embarrassing.
Was he even ranked?
I know his family must hate him. Legitimately.
Like a top 25 boxer. But ask this question. Now, what's next for him now? I mean, he's going to be taking $100,000, maybe $75,000 purses
just
now.
to get beaten to death.
CDL.
I mean,
that's what's next one.
CDL, bro.
Yeah, community college, bro. That's what's next one.
He should have took the Joshua fight.
Yo, you didn't say CDL, did you?
Motherfucker damn sure did. Motherfucker damn sure did. Get them air brakes, bro. Learn how to use them shits. You done, bro. You are done.
Gentlemen, I got a serious question first for the panel. Do I watch Jason Maloney versus the rickshaw driver, or do I concentrate on Frank Pillow Time Sanchez? Because I got two. Which one will keep me awake the most?
Maloney.
Bro, just hearing Frank Sanchez made me yawn, bro. I'm not even capping, bro. I heard that. I literally was yawning just now, like, bro.
Xanax. You understand what you're missing out on, Jules? You're missing out on Frank Sanchez live. You could be watching this right now. This is great boxing.
But Julius, in all seriousness, you said it a while ago why they don't just go over to another promotion and fight. Didn't you say that they don't publish the results of their tests with VADA?
Absolutely. That's what Victor Conti blew the whistle about 3 years ago in 2019. And he did it on his social media. I have the screenshot. And he said that Al Heyman requested that VADA not publish the results. And they can do that. If you contract VADA, you can put what you want in the contract that, look, you only tell us the results. You don't go to the media and, you know what I mean? Like, you can only tell us or whatever. And that's the story, that Al Heyman wanted it kept under wraps, how the tests come out. So that's already like, well, why would you want that, bro? Well,
what's the fucking point to contract VADA if you're not publish the results?
Because they need to make it look good that we using VADA. We ain't passing these tests, but we using them. Yeah,
well, didn't Conor Benn go through VADA because he wanted to maintain his WBC rank standing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. Like, if they went to another promotional company, they would get tested and pop right away, and they have to use VADA because they need to maintain their rankings. So that's just what I think.
Absolutely. Like, if you want, like, if they're enrolled in the clean boxing program or any of those things, it's likely because they want to maintain their ranks by way of the alphabets and the opposing team. And maybe they want VADA testing as well. Maybe, you know. Because the other thing about it is Sebastian Fundora, he was on the Boxing Voice, and he said that, yeah, I'm in a clean boxing program, but I ain't actually been tested. That was like 3 months ago. Like, so then what the fuck is the clean boxing program doing then? What the fuck y'all doing then? What are y'all for?
They're just trying to look good. They're just trying to look like they're keeping you. They're trying to keep the peace. They're trying to appear that they're on the up and up when clearly they're not.
Exactly. Because I'm like, if y'all motherfuckers at a certain level, I don't expect them to test at a certain level. But once you start talking about interim or the champion, I expect testing at all times at that level, that if it's a championship title fight, there's testing. And I guess there isn't. So, I mean, like, look, when Charlo fought Montiel, right? Did you hear anything about VADA? Is there like a VADA test? Nah, it ain't. And that was a title fight.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Tank a WBC champion?
No, never.
He was never a WBC. Was he WBA?
WBA, yes.
Okay, so there you go. Why has he only ever been one WBA champion and he's been interim ever since?
Well, the other thing is the WBA was supposed to have their version of the clean boxing program, the fair boxing program. And the stipulation was that anybody in the top 5, if there's a fight, they got to get tested. You think these fucking rinky-dink motherfuckers, hell no, they ain't been testing nobody, bro. They ain't about to spend no money on that. They expect the fighter and the team itself to pay for that, which is why, like, well, what the fuck are y'all good for? Y'all ain't even really paying for the testing.
And you taking sanctioning fees too.
Yeah, that ring girl looking all right.
But now you see the illusion that the PBC is putting up. Like, they're trying to sell you, we'll just say allegedly clean fighters. And they're trying to tell you that these guys are the best of the best, even though they don't fight the best of the best.
Them motherfuckers is garbage. A lot of them.
They sell allegedly boxing.
Yeah, you gotta keep it real. And you also got to look at it from this perspective too, right? Deontay Wilder talked mad shit about, Luis Ortiz popping dirty, but his brother popped dirty. So how am I going to look at you being an holier than thou, high and mighty, but your brother popped dirty?
Exactly.
And you popped it up, allegedly.
More importantly, in 2015, he was talking wild shit about Ortiz and the Nandrolone case of 2014, the year before. Fast forward, now Luis Ortiz is this special fucking like, man, motherfucker can't keep up with all that bullshit. Like, man, y'all motherfuckers over there y'all just too full of shit. Like, in 2015, you had mad shit to say about this dude because he popped the test the year before. 2017, he this and that. I'm like, man, you don't get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's really reminiscent of what's going on with Frank Warren right now, who's singing, all this picture that he cares about these fighters and everything, but he just signed Emmanuel Char. He's got Tyson Fury. And the worst part of it all wasn't Nigel Benn his fighter?
I think he was.
Yep, he was.
I think he was, yeah. I'm saying, the idea of a clean sport, I'm just saying, the scary part about it is the sport doesn't want a clean sport. So the fans need to wise up and realize that you don't see what's going on. This whole VADA testing shit is a grift. It's leverage against other teams. It's one for VADA. It's another arm of revenue for them whenever they do employ the testing. But it's also a grift because now you have leverage on fighters. Like, you know what? If you pay me, I won't tell anybody about your positive test. If you pay me, or I won't tell the opposing team, yada, yada, yada. They could also be selling intel like, this person tested positive, right? Say, well, yeah, they tested positive. You know what I mean? It's a grift, bro. It's not real because when you really think about how many guys is testing positive, anybody from Canelo to Tyson Fury tested positive for some shit. Pascal. Go ahead.
I was going to add also the idea that you're just going to catch everyone with a piss test. Anyone who just knows like a skilled pharmacologist can tell you that, yeah, beating a piss test is literally like taking a piss. It's so easy to
Mike Tyson used to use that fake dong, and he'd fake all his piss tests too.
He said that shit too. He said he had a fake dick. You piss. Like, but but the shit is it's like, yo, I think what irritates me about how this Conor Benn thing is being handled is that people are so hypocritical. They're willing to pretend that they actually, like, bro, you don't care about doping in boxing because you're a fucking Tyson Fury fan, bro. Shut the fuck up. You don't care about none of that shit. A lot of motherfuckers for some reason don't like Eddie Hearn. I don't understand it because as a consumer, I get what I want. Case in point, did Eddie Hearn stop Alicia from going to boxer? No, he let her go. Like, if you want it, go get it. And he let her do it. Bob didn't want to let Artur come over to the zone for the Bivol fight. And he said it on camera. Y'all not mad at that?
Well, a lot of Americans who they just don't like anything foreign when it comes to boxing. So it doesn't matter how good somebody is, they're always going to find a way to shit on somebody if it's not American. Dude, there's a lot of boxing fans in America that are like pure nationalism. So it don't matter how much reasoning or ideology you can speak to them, show them facts. So like they don't care about that. Well, they're not American. It doesn't count.
You know what's crazy, Villain? This has actually been going on a lot longer than we all think. This all started way back with Barry Hearn. Barry Hearn was Frank Warren's rival, but he was also Bob Arum's rival at the same time. So literally this has been going on for what, over 20, 30 years now?
Bro, this is some Game of Thrones shit, bro.
Yeah,
For real?
Eddie talks about that, how like it kind of like affected him growing up, like seeing how much his dad had to fucking get treated like shit by Frank Warren and Bob.
And now he treat their ass like shit.
The thing is, though, is like until you travel outside the United States, it's pretty easy to be an ignorant American. But once you actually leave and you see like different cultures, different languages, different people, you start realizing we're basically all the same. You open your mind to the ideology of accepting other people. It's a lot easier. But if you've never left your city before, if you've only been around the same exact people your whole life, it's very easy to dislike somebody who talks different, looks different, whatever. When it comes to boxing, it's pure ignorance and stupidity is all it is. To be honest with you,
I agree. Yeah,
but you know,
a good fight's a good fucking fight. Whether if we talking about two guys from Thailand or two guys from Japan, two guys from England or two guys from Canada, a good fight's a good fight so long as it's a good fight. It don't matter where they from.
That's supposed to be the beauty of boxing. It's supposed to, sports supposed to bring people together regardless of language, culture, religion, whatever. If you get two people in there fighting, I don't give a damn what language they speak or what religion they keep. It's just a matter of like, technically, are they good?
We're talking about humans, bro.
Yeah,
we're talking about humans.
Villain, no.
That's always going to find a way to fuck shit up. And yo, just letting you guys know, Frankie Sanchez on his front foot, man. Looking at
he on his front foot, he getting busy. He because he with Joe Goose now, right?
Villain,
he is getting busy.
Just pushing
Julio
forward.
Cesar Sanchez.
Villain, I would argue that
better not be playing with me, because if I end up seeing a Frankie Sanchez fight because of y'all, I'm gonna kill both of y'all.
But no, Villain, no.
We gonna both die together because you ain't killing me.
Listen, motherfucker, if I end up watching a fucking Frankie Sanchez fight because you over here telling me he on the front foot, I got to get you, Chris. I got to go back to New York. I got to get you.
You ain't get me, Jules.
Real
This is true.
But no,
yo, he's actually putting hands on dude, bro. Like he really,
he is.
You know, y'all motherfuckers is really trying to sell this shit. Y'all really trying to sell this shit, huh?
Y'all don't give a fuck about Frankie Sanchez, nigga. Like what? Like he really on the front foot. This is kind of funny.
Well, no, to be honest, he did say 4 months ago that he was working on being more aggressive. Not even joking.
Definitely being more aggressive in this fight.
He said he was going to work on that with
He's not out the ring, bro. He actually can be aggressive. Let's not even front. Like it was this one fight against F.A. Ajagba, who's
he was the same way in the other fight
he
after
boxed
that.
him. He boxed Effie.
But he was the same way after that, though. Remember, he had another fight after that.
Yeah, he did this Christian Hammer, didn't he?
Some fucking body, bro. I was about to fall asleep.
He's heavyweight Bartholomew.
You know that's how good
funny.
that shit. That's how good Shields versus Marshall was, bro. I don't even feel like watching these motherfuckers, bro.
I put Shields versus Marshall with Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. It was that good.
That was a great fight.
Yep,
I agree.
Sanchez started interrupt. Sanchez is actually pushing the action. It's probably the first and only round I'll ever watch of him doing it, but it was actually, I hate to say it, entertaining.
So I gotta shoot you too, is what you saying? Because you
you like facts, right? You're a man of facts. I can only tell you the truth, sir.
If y'all motherfuckers gonna sit here and lie about some Frankie fucking Sanchez to make me watch his ass, bro.
Yo, bro, I'm watching on an illegal stream. I'm pirating.
Man, there's many things. There's many things I'd lie about.
Really yell that out.
Many things I would lie about. I ain't gonna lie about
Thanks
Frankie
for fucking
Sanchez.
it up for all of us.
Hey, Villain, real quick. The whole basis behind boxing has been a bunch of people who don't know each other coming together for the love of a fight. There were times in history where people didn't even know the location and they traveled all over the country just to watch a fight. Even Jack Johnson traveling to Australia to fight Tommy Burns, that was huge because Americans traveled to see that too. The thing about today versus yesteryear, it's easier to watch a fight overseas than it has ever been any time else. Because back then you had to buy fights more frequently than you do now. Well, outside of PBC, that is.
No, I agree with you.
Well, sure.
Who's got the bat phone going?
But nah, y'all not gonna make me watch Frankie Sanchez, bro.
Look, if you don't want to watch the future of heavyweight boxing, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay.
Julius's only thought of Frankie
One-
Sanchez is to punch him in the dick.
One question: where does Frankie get his hair pieces from?
I don't know, B, but he need to get a new. He need to go somewhere else because that shit don't be looking right.
Jules, you know you want to punch him in the dick, man.
Listen, man, I'm really wondering if are we really going to sit through 36 minutes of Devin Haney and George Kambosos? Because you know that's what's coming, bro.
Oh boy,
It's 36
Hopefully
minutes, bro.
both those guys get out intact because I'm really scared for both of them.
Okay, but according to you guys,
They should be
both
fighting.
Devin Haney. Wait. According to you guys, Devin Haney and George Kambosos look dehydrated, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the battle of the mummies.
They look near death, to be honest with you. They look near death.
You know, somebody could get stopped this time because of how dehydrated they are.
I mean, that's
They
what I'm
look-
kind of that's what I'm kind of hoping for because that'll put a stamp on it for Devin, give him a highlight reel knockout, and then the world is his oyster. The real question is he gonna fight Loma? And based on how that cut is looking, it's like, fam, can you even do that again? Let alone for somebody like Loma?
No, he needs to move up, man.
Yeah, I
needs to
agree.
move up, bro.
Loma will hurt him. Loma will hurt him at 35, bro.
I think he would too,
I
bro.
think he'll stop him. He might stop him.
Cause that cut, like, nah, motherfucker not gonna tell me that wasn't a hard cut. That looked like a hard cut, bro. Like, nah.
How old is Devin Haney?
About 25.
Yeah, he's like 23 or 24 at that.
23.
He around there. He real young.
Dude, if you're that young, you should be putting some muscle in your body, and you can't because you have to make weight.
But man, you got to admit, Devin Haney has nothing to prove at this point. He became undisputed. Everybody called him an email champion, saying that he would never make it past that. Like, he's already beat the guy who beat the guy once. He's about to do it again. I think he should just move up at this point. Well, you got to prove, even if we don't see Loma. So what?
No, I do agree with that thought process because it's like motherfuckers keep moving the goalposts for him. First, he was an email champ. You ain't a real champ. You ain't got a real belt, right? But he did get the undisputed. And now it's, oh, well, he can't leave because, look, I'm not against a Loma fight. But just being honest, what does he owe Loma? I'm not against the fight. But what does he owe him, fam? If it's unhealthy to make the weight, get out of there, bro. Because motherfuckers want us. A lot of motherfuckers want to see him get knocked out. Call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
You want him to get knocked out so that it'll put. And the only reason I wanted to see Lomachenko versus Haney is, okay, if he's at his best and he's at his best, give me the fight so we could see who's better. I don't want to see weight drained fighter versus Lomachenko. He weight drained, bro. That dude, shit.
I'd rather see him at 100%.
That's what I mean. If they gonna fight, let him be at 100 at least. Don't send him in. Don't send him out to slaughter. And that's why I'm really gonna watch this performance because I want to see how does he look. If he looks sharp, then I'm for the Loma fight. If he look weird in any way, I'm like, nah, you need to get the fuck up out of there, bro.
See, that's why I think Devin's so special, though. He's shown so much discipline up to this point. Like, that's one thing you can never take from him is that he was disciplined all the way up to now.
Is Sriracha wrong visa? Who's that? The guy? The thigh guy?
Wrong visa.
You know who can't go wrong? And that's Frankie Sanchez fighting on his front foot. You can't go wrong with that.
Bro.
You earned your name tonight, villain.
Man, listen, bro. Motherfucker not going to have me checking for no streams to watch no motherfucking Frankie Sanchez.
Who's more dangerous, front foot Frankie Sanchez or focused Adrian Broner?
Frank, there's no such thing as focused Broner, so that's a myth, by the way.
Yeah,
that actually is a myth. Which is the fight where he was supposed to be focused? The Ponce de Leon fight? Is that focused Broner? Because that shit came from somewhere, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know if that exists. It's like a Bigfoot. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't believe it's ever been spotted and real. That's basically like
that's what I mean.
bro.
I'm like, when was he focused, bro? Because I mean, that motherfucker been losing and drawing for like 3-4 years. I'm like, which was focused Broner? When?
Sam.
Gotta be the Ponce de Leon fight. It gotta be that.
Didn't he lose that fight?
Fuck.
When's the last time Broner hasn't been trash? Like 2015? When was the last decent Broner?
Fucking Ashley Theophane, probably.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only time I remember he looked all right was the Theophane fight.
Then he called out Floyd right afterwards. I remember.
Water and cornflakes?
Yeah, Floyd, you got to see me.
That was the water and cornflakes.
Yep.
What was this? The fight after Maidana?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
yep. Yeah, Maidana gave him his first loss, so yeah, that was after that.
That was that was when he called out Floyd, and they panned over to Floyd, and Floyd was laughing, and he started he started talking about water and cornflakes. I was like, yo, what the fuck that got to do with anything, bro? Like, that shit don't got nothing to do with Floyd. You can put fucking toothpaste in your cornflakes if you want. Fuck. Motherfucker gonna start this whole motherfucking shit. Yeah, I'll come from water and
Just
cornflakes.
let me tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Frankie Sanchez coming on front foot heavy, chasing Negron, and Negron is actually using the ring.
Then let me say this. He needs a knockout because not even on no joking shit. Wilder don't want him. Ruiz don't want him. But he's at the PBC, bro. If you can't, those is the biggest fights you could have, and they not even with you. They not even big because, like, bro, Wilder versus Frankie Sanchez is not a big fight. Like,
how
really,
many pay-per-view buys does that do?
Yo, I really don't know.
I mean, with all due respect, if you
The
get
streamers
a
lose money on that fight.
Sanchez, a focused Frankie Sanchez, you can do at least 75,000 buys. So let's just show a little respect for Frankie here, please.
Listen, bro. Motherfucker couldn't pay me to watch Frankie Sanchez, bro.
Well, you should be watching him right now because he's actually the second coming of Christ. You should see this boxing.
Stop.
Crack
This is
streams put that
actually
fight.
serving as a good nightlight. I mean, it's making me tired. So,
No, realistically though, he's fucked, bro. Like, not even joking. He really is fucked. Like, they're gonna have to. They should probably cut him loose, bro.
well, if you sign that contract, he ain't going nowhere.
It's just that they don't have nothing for him. They can't use him. Wilder's not gonna fight him. Ruiz is not gonna fight him. And those is the biggest names on your side of the street. If you're not gonna fight them, who are you gonna fight?
You know what? I just got this crazy. You know he's gonna fight Hellenius when Wilder knocks him out. How much you want to bet?
You know what? They shameless enough to do that shit too.
Yep.
Nah, Ali Demirezin.
I'm watching the highlights of whatchamacallit getting dropped. Motherfucking Russell.
Gary? Oh, yeah.
You know it's another Fury, bro?
Yeah, Roman.
Fuck out of here, bro. Like,
how many Furies are there?
I don't even know, bro. It's like an army of these bald-head motherfuckers, bro. And he bald, too.
Peter Fury's nephew, Jack Dean Fury, or whatever, James Dean Fury or whatever, he's also pro now.
Oh, God.
Julius, how are you surprised? Look at Tyson Fury. Doesn't he have like 10 kids?
Oh, God.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't be, but I kind of hope that this was the only Fury. What if his little brother end up being just a little version of him, bro?
It's gonna happen. You know it as well as I do.
Nah, then again, look at Tommy Fury. That motherfucker sucks, bro.
You mean Fredo?
Fredo, bro. Fredo
Fury.
That motherfucker sucks, bro. Like, that ain't even me trying to be funny. Like, nah, he is legit garbage. Like,
I think Jake Paul would have swept him in one.
Probably.
I disagree, man. I actually do think he'd beat Jake Paul. Like, if you actually watch Jake Paul box, this dude is trash. Like,
So was
Tommy.
But why'd he run from him twice?
I mean, he couldn't get in the country because apparently his brother's affiliated with the Kinahan cartel.
What about the first time?
How do you know he was involved in that? He never went to the embassy to get it.
Before that, he caught, like, he said He said, this is what he said. He had a chest infection. Bitch.
Fuck you.
Bitch. Golovkin fought with the flu.
1 minute 30 first round. That's when Jake Paul would have slept him.
Golovkin fought with the flu, bro. Motherfucking Jay Opataya fought with a broken jaw in 2 places. You couldn't fight Jake Paul with bronchitis? Get out of here,
Yeah,
bro.
for a bag too.
You ain't even got to go. You ain't even got to go.
Wait, maybe it's not like that. Maybe Fury is not a last name. It's a denomination you give to travelers. Maybe every part of the world there is a Fury.
Oh, you mean like what? So you mean like a Smith, like
there is a Gonzalo Fury, a Saquito Fury, Mohammed Fury.
Yo.
Hey, Julius.
He also might not be on Nandrolone.
Hey, Julius, riddle me this. Danny Jacobs, does he still fight?
I don't know, man. I mean,
what's
left? What's left for him, bro? He lost to John Ryder. He hasn't fought since, and John is about to have another fight. But where's Danny?
He's probably retired.
But you ain't gonna take away the fact that he came back after he had back cancer.
I mean, it's not even. It's that he made. If you think about it, his career choices the last 3-4 years, they've been good choices.
You know, a lot of money.
He made money in the Golovkin fight. Obviously not astronomical, but he made good money, and he made even better money in the Canelo fight. He got good money for that fight, and then he got good money for the Chavez fight. You see what I mean?
Matching took care of him.
Yeah, like if he did what was smart with all that money, and don't just spend it, bro, and don't just sit it in the bank. Figure out a way to make that money make you more money. He should be good, bro, to where he can retire. Because one thing you can't do is let the money sit in the bank. You can't do that. It ain't doing shit in the bank.
He said in one interview, I think, that he'd feel really good at light heavyweight, but I don't know about that, man. I feel like there's some killers with that division.
Man, listen, bro, he'll get the shit beat out of him up there, bro. He better not.
Yeah.
He don't hit hard enough to be up there. He really don't.
That's what she said.
Ha 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 ha. But he really don't, though. Could you imagine what Artur would do to this dude, bro? Nah, son. Yeah. I don't want to see that. Don't go up there, bro.
Well, he still had a better career than Big Charlo, though.
Of course, I would say so, but because Charlo is undefeated, you know what's up? It's the weirdest thing. We hear about protecting the O all the time and how negative it is. And Jacobs had a better career than Jermall. It's not close. There is no win that Jermall has that's better, in my opinion, than the Peter Quillen win. No, it's not. He beat the iced that motherfucker.
The Arias fight.
Say it again?
I think the Arias fight was better than
that
performance of him was better than any performance of Charlo.
Now, dímelo, Carlos Adames, I'm being real. I'm not saying it because I'm Dominican. I'm just being honest. I like his chances against Jermall. I really do.
Me too.
I like him as a fighter, period. I've always rated him, not super highly. Like, I don't think he'll be the guy at that division, but I do think he'll be Charlo for sure.
Okay, but Julius,
he has a chance. He has a chance.
Let me ask you this about Peter Quillen. Was he full world champion?
He was before. He wasn't when Jacobs fought him because the WBO ordered him to fight Korobov, and he skipped out of that bullshit. He literally dropped the title, but he did used to be a full WBO champion. So yeah, he used just not when he fought Danny. When he fought Danny, he didn't have the WBO. He dropped it already. And he was. The main thing is this. This is why I consider that a signature win. Going into that fight, I was of the understanding that the promotion was more behind Peter Quillen than it was behind Danny Jacobs. So for Danny Jacobs to turn it around on them like that, that was some dope shit. and then the fact that, oh, he got the fuck up out of there, and he performed well against Golovkin. You know, he performed well, you know, well enough that he retained value or gained value in that fight. That's a part of the reason I felt that Canelo's win over Jacobs was a really good win, because up until that point, Jacobs gave Jacobs gave Golovkin a very hard fight. He didn't give Canelo a very hard fight. Canelo handled him easy. He made that shit look easy, bro, when he fought him for the IBF. So that was a good sequence of fights. I think Jacobs has had a good career, all things considered.
Yeah, that fight, that's when he showed some of the best defense I've ever seen him show in that fight against Jacobs Canelo.
Agreed, definitely.
Yeah, he was the defense. He was super on point in that fight with his movement.
Jules, are you drinking beer tonight?
Not right now. I'm drinking coffee.
You save it. Are you saving that for Wilder? I assume, right?
Bro, I'm getting sleepy watching this Jason Baloney guy, man.
So his younger brother's making him work, though.
No, he is.
In all seriousness, and I mean this with no bullshit or no sarcasm, this is the best I've ever seen Frankie Sanchez, like, activity-wise. He's actually looks like a complete, total boxer. And you were absolutely correct, to your point. There's absolutely no way he's going to get a decent fight on the PBC. Maybe he get Ruiz, because there's no way Wilder's going to fight him. Wilder's not going to fight Ruiz because he's already looking to fight Joshua.
Well, this is but that's the other thing this is the main thing. I don't believe Wilder is going to get Usyk. I don't believe that. I don't believe he really wants Joshua, and I don't believe that's going to happen. Even if he does, I don't believe that, because that would require you to acquiesce to be in the B-side. See, when you look at all these different things that are happening to the PBC's network affiliates, that Fox might be leaving, so they out of it, right? And their Showtime might get phased out. We shouldn't have to deal with this platform shit no more. You feel me? Where, oh, y'all got to come over here. Y'all got to come over. Like, nah, what we hearing that? Your platform is losing subscribers in droves, bro. So if you really want to fight, you acquiesce to be in the B side, because that's what you are. You're not the A side. You're not worth the same money. If you don't want to do that, this fight don't happen, bro. It won't. It won't.
Oh, yo, fellas, we had it mixed up. This is the one that knocked out Polite. Jason. This is Jason, and the one that got knocked out by Inoue.
Mm-hmm.
Not the one before. Like
I just now realized that.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna add all these heavyweights that are like too late for like Fury, Usyk, and like Joshua paydays. They should all just go to Top Rank, because that's where the future is.
If they don't go to Top Rank, then they should either go to Top Rank would be best for them though. But go to Top Rank or Matchroom, because at least with Matchroom, you know that fight dates that really won't be a problem. That getting you on a show, it won't be an issue the way it is at the PBC. Like, no, they can find you a show to fight on easily. They can find you a show. They're doing fucking shows on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean. They're doing shows in Australia, all these different places. So they can find you a show to fight on. And that's the main thing, that if you want to stay active, go to Matchroom also. Or Top Rank. I don't mind Top Rank. That's a good place to be at too. Because at the PBC, there's not even a fucking title for you to fight for, bro. Shit's crazy, yeah.
I have a question.
Wilder,
I think most of the guys here agree that Wilder is going to win.
Yeah.
I also agree that Wilder is going to win by KO. But what happens if Wilder, even if he wins, gets hurt in this fight? What happens with him? Do you think he goes after a Ruiz fight or Anthony Joshua fight?
I'll be honest with you. I don't expect a lot of big things to happen. I don't. He's 37, bro. All those surgeries to that on. Look, let's see how he looks, because most of what we think is going to be based on how he performs. And if he looks dejected, if he doesn't really seem switched on, man, you better get the fuck out of here before you get hurt.
Fact. I would say, see, if that happens, if he looks bad or he loses, you might as well just pack it up, go to fucking Saudi Arabia, go get that AJ check, and call it a day.
I agree.
The problem with Wilder, there was a time I disliked Wilder, but now I understand because you did the best for your career, and you are not really a really good boxer. You're a big puncher. So in that regard, that's what's the best decision for you, having that kind of career, full of bombs and bullshit.
The way you said that, bro.
But I mean, Leo, it's like you're praising him and talking shit about him at the same time.
No, I understand because he has a family, has a bunch of kids, so he made good money, but he put himself in a corner in the way that you have a lot of guys surrounding you, that are gassing you up. Maybe if you need to make the hard decision to retire after 1 or 2 fights, and maybe you are not going to do that because you are going to believe these other guys that think of you like a god. So, what? Sleep. I thought it was a knockdown. What? No. No.
Yo, did Michaela go to the press conference? Because it looked like Alicia was talking a lot of shit.
Did she go? There was a post-fight press conference, right?
Yeah, she said. I'm watching that shit right now. She's saying like, "Yo, Michaela doesn't deserve a rematch."
Yo, well, she enjoying it. I bet she enjoying this shit.
I ain't mad at that. Like I said, I understand. Man, these motherfuckers better hurry up because it's some real shit. I'm fucking tired.
You need to start drinking. That'll help re-energize you.
You out of your fucking mind. I'm gonna pass out.
I want to know if you're gonna go 2-0 with Haney,
bro.
You're gonna fall asleep during Haney fight. You got the gas tank of Wilder when it comes to watching these boxing. Sometimes
I ain't going front. I damn sure do.
Guys, do you remember these guys was fast asleep on one of the David Haney fights?
Yeah, it was the Linares fight. You fell asleep for 6 hours, Jules, and kept the stream running.
I mean,
I remember that.
That's wild.
Motherfuckers keep.
Bro, everybody was there. Everybody was there talking about like, why are we still here? Like, what's going on?
He went into cryogenic freeze.
I passed right the fuck out. I remember that.
We heard you snoring and everything, bro. You like
fucking tired, bro. Like Devin, you know, he's a great young boxer, but I'm fucking old, bro, and you got to think about that shit.
Well, sometimes I'll wake up.
It wasn't a bad fight. It's the fact that Devin Haney can punch and he can seal the deal, even with the Linares.
This is why we need to support women's boxing, because they saved the day. Otherwise, we would have been stuck watching, George Kambosos and Deontay Wilder.
Let's be real, gentlemen. The only fight that was worth fights, that was really like energizing it wasn't this motherfucking shit. I tell you that. It ain't this shit. Motherfuckers wasn't waiting for this, and I don't know if motherfuckers is excited for Wilder. I don't know anymore, because I don't know. No, motherfuckers say one thing on the internet, but I don't know if they bought the fight. So, shit. The highlight card of the weekend was Shields Marshall.
The IQ and the power.
Sorry, my bad.
Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. Like,
You know what I love best about that is that guy said it with so much conviction. Like he really believed that shit.
Bro, I was about to believe that shit. Like the way he said that shit. Like, wow, like this dude is really believing this shit, yo.
What was great about it is the pause between, because he really emphasized what he was saying. I mean, the delivery was phenomenal.
Sometimes it's not even what you saying, but how you saying it.
Exactly.
Oh man.
You would have thought.
I want that guy to come back and educate me again. I miss him.
I miss him too.
You would have thought he was talking about Roberto Duran the way he was describing him.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
Come to find out, he wasn't.
I really wonder what's gonna happen with Tank though. Just out of sheer curiosity, like, cause he's 27, bro, and I don't get the sense that Floyd is gonna make no Devin Haney fight for him. Nah, no Shakur Stevenson fight. But are you really gonna fight Ryan? You know, one thing I heard, Fred from Barbershop Conversation said that Golden Boy might go to Showtime, and if they go to Showtime, then they'll do the Ryan Garcia Davis fight.
Then they just renew with DAZN or stay with.
That's the same shit I said. I'm like, well, wait a minute, how the fuck they gonna go over there? They read up with DAZN, and Showtime got their own problems. Can they afford to house another promotional entity? They barely got enough money for the PBC.
Jules, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with Tank. He's going to get a couple years in jail, and then when he gets out, he's going to be sporting the Tyson Kufi, and then he's going to be trying to mount a comeback. That's exactly how I see it.
I guess.
Yeah, that's why I think the Ryan's fight is getting made. I think they're going to give him a nice paycheck before he heads up top.
Yeah, but there's still the matter of DAZN to settle that. Can Ryan, like, in other words, we say, okay, they're trying to do the fight, but how do they do the fight? What are you going to do? You're going to send Ryan to Showtime? Like, how do you do this? Like, how do you do the fight?
If they were smart, they'd let Golden Boy take care of the finances.
Just being honest, the only way I imagine, based on this current environment that we in, maybe they acquiesce, they concede the U.S. rights to the fight, to Showtime, and they're the distributor for the fight in every other market because DAZN is global and Showtime is local. You don't cater to 190 countries. They do. So maybe they'll sacrifice this one on the premise that, well, we'll get money in the other countries, but most of the money and interest for the fight is here. I don't know that motherfuckers in the UK is all that pressed over that fight. I don't know. I don't think motherfuckers in I don't really think motherfuckers in Germany is all that pressed about it.
Outside of Ryan fighting on DAZN with Golden Boy, like, how many people around the world have heard of Tank?
That's a fair point too. That's a fair point.
I think that's just a fight for like fanboys.
To be honest, it is because it's not for the lineage of the division or to decide who's the best fighter. It's not, because Ryan hasn't done shit at lightweight. Nah, you beat Luke Campbell, bro. When you fought Javier,
neither was Tank. Yeah, neither was Tank.
That's why it's like that fight is for people on Instagram.
Exactly.
Yeah, Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia is more like a celebrity match.
Agreed.
Yes. Yep. Except the celebrities just have to be pugilists.
Shit,
really.
Negroni's down.
Who?
Right hand.
Who?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, you know, up in the ropes, huh? Yep. Negron got dropped.
Who down?
Negron, he got dropped.
Oh man, shit. So Sanchez was down.
Dude, Sanchez is beating the shit. Oh shit!
Imagine
he's fighting back. Ooh.
Imagine if Joe Joyce fought Sanchez.
Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be real funny.
Got this big lumbering giant running after this other dude trying to stay on the outside.
The Flash meets the Juggernaut.
Yup. I think Joyce would probably get it, though. I think that he would find a way to get him cornered.
I don't think that Sanchez has enough power to keep him off, to be honest. Nope. I don't think he does.
No, not at all.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
Oh.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Sanchez is done?
No. Negron.
Oh man, I was hoping it was Sanchez, man. Shit.
Yeah, look at him celebrating like he just beat Wilder or some shit. So
that's the point I'm making, bro. Motherfuckers on the edge of their seat over Carlos Negron. B, y'all motherfuckers is wilding. I was like, yo, I thought Sanchez got hurt. I'm like, yo, that motherfucker sound real excited. Oh, Sanchez probably got hurt or some shit.
No, it was the right decision.
Oh man, let me read the super chat. Shout out to Drew. Will Senicia be the biggest star? And it's possible. It's definitely possible. I think the only hindrance for Senicia is that she don't have an arch nemesis. She don't have a frick to her frack. There's nobody. Them girls around them waist, they can't do nothing with her, man. They can't do.
She already
nothing.
beat her one.
You know what she has to. You know what she has to do? Then move up and wait.
Yeah, but even up there, like who we talking about? Even up there, look up there. You got Evelyn Bermuda. She got 2 belts. Senicia will beat her. You got Kim Clavel. That's a good fight. Don't get it twisted. But I feel like Kim don't got enough power for Senicia, so she'll probably get banged up real bad. And that's if Kim beats the girl she bought to fight. Tough fight. It's a hard fight. I'm gonna do a video on it. But it's gonna be harder. It is gonna be harder than the fight she just had. It's more dangerous. And that's the best fight for I would say that's the best fight for Senicia if she goes up to that weight is Kim Clavel. That's the best fight. After that, Evelyn Bermudez is easy work, man. She easy work.
Who else is there after that?
Nobody.
What about Jenny Fuchs later down the line?
Well, Jenny Fuchs is chasing Marlene as Superfly.
Did she fight on today's card or no?
Yep, early on the prelim card at the beginning.
Okay.
I think maybe in the future.
How she look?
Amazing.
Nice.
So I'm trying to tell you, like,
she get a UD or a stoppage?
She got a decision, but it's that she's spiteful, and I know that when she's fighting for more rounds, she'll get stoppages. Right now, it's just you fighting 4-rounder, 6-rounder.
Yeah, right.
You ain't got enough time. You really ain't got enough time to really punish the broad. They give you a little bit more time, she'll start to stop some of them broads. But I would say Superfly, because right now the way it is, okay, she at minimum. Then it's Light Fly. We just talked about Light Fly. Then it's Fly. Marlene is above Fly. She has Superfly. You see what I mean? So if and the other thing is she on Golden Boy. She on Golden Boy.
So when her and Marlene fought, so what weight was that at when they fought before?
That was at I believe that was Fly because Senicia moved up for that fight.
Okay.
Yeah, she moved up for that fight. And then, after Marlene lost, she moved up to Superfly. She's been up there ever since.
Got it. Marlene, right? Marlene moved up after the loss. She moved up.
Yeah, she moved up after the loss. Then they got a lot of people in that motherfucker, though. I'll say that. A lot of people showed up.
Ain't this a smaller arena?
Mm-hmm.
Jules, if I had never told you thank you, I wanted to thank you for reading my super chat to Senicia that one time you had her on an interview. I can't believe to this day she flexed on me. Fucking remember I said that she had an awesome output against her opponent and she ended up knocking her out? And she's like, yeah, I was sick that day. I plan on throwing more in my next fight. And then
yeah, she's special, man. Motherfuckers like Golden Boy can't see the forest for the trees, but it's obvious that they're in haphazard shape over there because they should have worked harder to keep her. But I don't know, like you just have to be creative and think about it. Like, yo, people would see this fighter and they would like this fighter for more reasons than one. So give her the money that she wants. You have it. You gave Jaime Munguia $2 million for Jimmy Kelly, bro.
They gave him that much for that fight?
It was $2 million, Jay.
Oh,
what?
Shit.
That's fucking nuts.
That's wild. That is wild.
Bro, I'm telling you, I know why they did it. See, this is why they did it. They got him to reject Showtime's offer. Showtime's offer probably was $2 million up front.
They had to give him something comparable.
They had to give him something for the money that he just turned down. But it's still a waste of money, bro. Come on, Jaime is the fuck, B. Like,
I'll give him this much. He is still pretty young. So
he is, but
so I know it's easy to, because he's got that kind of record and he ain't fought nobody yet. Are you serious?
Bro, that shit is crazy. The no buzz crowd for Canelo acting like this Wilder fight is buzzing. Link me, I got you. When are we gonna see Canelo versus Benavidez? Very good question. Honestly, don't know. I wouldn't mind it, but I also wouldn't mind if Canelo took a year off. I think he's done enough. I think he's earned a vacation. I honestly do.
Maybe that'll force Ben and David to fight Caleb or somebody relevant.
Like the shit that they're doing over there is so stupid that you're gonna have 3-4 different guys waiting for Canelo. It's like, bro, he can't fight all 3 or 4 guys at the same time. Let's just say that he fought one of the 3. What are the other 2 gonna do? Not fight each other and not fight shit and wait? It's like, bro, what kind of strategy is that?
That's my favorite Canelo moment right there, though, when Canelo sent that box of donuts to him.
Why is there no onus on Benavidez to stay active? It's ridiculous.
The shit don't make no sense, bro.
No, but the onus on Benavidez staying active was with the Mexican fans, though. Benavidez know that. He was at the Canelo fight. He knows we ain't buying this bullshit.
He know that shit at the end of the day. He has to know that shit. And when all you like the level of mediocrity is just completely out of control to where all you did this year was David Lemieux, bro. And they let you get away with that and call you a boogeyman. That's fucking nuts, bro.
Mexican monster, right?
But keep it real though, Jules. Latino fans ain't calling him that.
No, I mean we not, but when Mike Tyson is saying some shit, you know it hold a little bit of weight. You know it do.
Yeah.
He called him the Mexican monster, bro. A little bit of weight. You know it do.
Yeah. But you think he's gonna be looking like Devin Haney soon, cutting that weight?
I mean, he might, because the shit is all right. When was his fight? It was a couple of months ago. Can he really
June or July, right?
Can he really keep making 168? Like, I don't know, B.
And then his midsection is soft at 168 too, so I don't know how that'll hold up against someone like Canelo.
Trying to tell you. All right, they got the lady singing the anthems.
Don't know who she is.
What blazer did you like better from War? The pink one or this nice teal one?
I like the pink one, to be real with you, because it take cojones to wear that color. That's classy shit. That you got the masculinity and the presence to be able to rock that, and it don't look bad. Like the shit look fly.
Nah. You Harlem motherfuckers is known for that shit.
I mean, I never, to be real with you though, just because Cam did that shit, I never did that shit. And that's being like, I did the Carolina blue all summer, but I never did the pink, bro. I never did that shit. I did the beef and Brocs in different colors too. I did the flight jackets in different colors too, but I never did the pink shit, bro. That's just, to me, when a motherfucker do some shit just because he seen another motherfucker do some, like, I'm not that dude, bro. I'm really not. Like, I ain't that dude that, because this motherfucker, man, fuck him. I don't care about that shit.
See, I used to see my dad,
I look like wearing some shit because another motherfucker wore it.
My pops used to wear like the pink polos or Lacoste, or you know how them old dudes, old timers used to wear jewels. The dress shirt would be a solid color, and only the collar and the cuffs would be white. Shit like that. Pops would wear like some light pink or some teal or some lavender and shit.
Let me flex a little bit, because in case Alexis is listening, I fucking told you, bro. Fucking told you. Like, I don't know why you talking shit about Alicia, bro. That just showed that you don't be know what the fuck you talking about, bro.
No, you 2 for 2. You told him he doesn't watch Fury's fights. And
look, remember, he told me, and I don't want, because I don't want to shit on Amanda. I really don't. But I'm just saying that, bro, the shit you was saying was based on her wearing Jordans during her fights, bro. You see what I mean? And you was fucking wrong about that shit. And you was fucking wrong about this shit, bro. You need to chill out, bro. Right? Just stick the bulb, yo. All right?
Not just Alexis, but so much of boxing media is so dog shit. Like, if you went to Ring TV, like, I read their prediction just because, I mean, I don't take them seriously. They had that shit like a 17-0 sweep for Michaela. Get the fuck out of here, yo.
But that's why. Shout out to the young blood, Isaiah Guzman, family member of Alicia. That's why, like 24 hours ago before the fight. He said that we gonna prove all the experts wrong. That's why, like, y'all motherfuckers supposed to be experts. Why do y'all think this woman only has a right hand? Like, have you actually seen her fight? And my wholehearted belief is no, they haven't. I don't think they did the research. I really don't.
They don't, because I won't say his name, but you guys know I was having that dinner with one of the trainers. You guys know who it was.
I know who it was. I know who it was.
He was saying the same thing we were saying. Like, he didn't like the way she was preparing, and if she didn't work on that double jab, this shit, she wasn't gonna win. And we saw what happened.
Didn't she train trainers though last night?
I'm gonna say, no. I agree, because the double jab is a lost art. Like, I ain't gonna front. Sometimes I see Artur use it. He's a really good fighter. It's a lost art. For Michaela, the reason the double jab would have been a good tool is because you get her to back up with the first one, cover up with the second one, and get off something. You know, I give you that time, that second, to hit her with some shit if you double and triple up on the jab. But if it's just jab right hand, or it's just jab and it's just jab, you got to follow up, because right now it's just tit for tat between you. It's tit for tat.
Didn't it look like she was throwing the jab? Didn't it look like she was throwing the jab too hard though in that fight too, a little bit?
I agree. I also want to say that which I think is disrespectful, because that's kind of where I was going with it. For you to think that Alicia's just the right hand and you didn't take the time out, her fights are on YouTube, fam. They're on YouTube. That's how I've seen them. You know what I mean? They're out there. And for you to think ahead of a major fight, oh, well, we going to score it to Michaela because all we seen of Alicia is Edith Matisse and Terry Harper. All right, well, then you're not trying hard enough. And you get paid to do this. You know, you get paid to know. You get paid to evaluate. And you're not doing that. You know what I mean? Shit, I evaluate the shit better than y'all motherfuckers. But I was wrong about Marshall, so.
But at the same time, you knew that Alicia Baumgardner was going to start out strong. She won the first 3 rounds comprehensively. And I guarantee somewhere you've said that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I figured that this is what I saw that I did say. Michaela's going to feel the power. She's not going to like it. And that's going to change how she fights. I will, to Michaela's credit, because I don't want people to treat her badly. I think she's been good for the sport. I think she was a good champion. I still think she's a good fighter. I don't want people to treat her badly. I'm going to just say that she's too textbook. She's missing something. And I've always felt like, hey, you're missing something. You're great. Like, the only other fighter in this division that can beat you, just beat you. That's it. These other girls don't beat you. None of them. You know, and with Hamadouche, she really showed that, like, nah, I ain't no bitch. You know, I'm in this shit. But she's too textbook. She's just.
Yeah. Is it fair to say, Jules?
Exactly, and
like,
that's what
when Michaela made that first adjustment and took some rounds from Alicia. Alicia came back and made the second adjustment, and Michaela didn't know what to do after that.
Yes, she was fainting. You know, she was showing her the right hand, but wouldn't pop it out there. It's like I said. Michaela to me reminds me of Hector, because you're good due to your experience. You're good because you are an experienced amateur. You are an experienced professional, but this girl's a natural. Like, what she does is just, she's just in sync. Like, she's like on some Achilles type shit. Like, she's just a natural. You know what I mean? And that's the difference between them. But like I said, Michaela's not a bad fighter. I really hope that she doesn't, you know, just disappear after that. That would be disappointing, because she's a very good fighter.
I don't think she will, Jules.
I hope not. She's a very good fighter.
She'll probably upset. She's probably upset. Needs some time, but I hope she comes back. I think she will.
Yeah, that 2 textbook criticism of her is so spot on, because she would throw that jab perfectly, and Alicia would come right over it with the right hand every single fucking time.
Literally, she's too. I think what Michaela lacks is improvisation, and to her, not to be hard on her, there are very few fighters that have that. Lomachenko has it. Inouye has it. Like, I love watching him, because he'll hurt the guy, knows he hurt the guy, but he doesn't go crazy. There's a second, if you watch him, he'll look at the guy first and then go for the opening. That's the little things that fighters do. With Crawford, same type of shit.
He's like John Coltrane, everything off top.
Yeah, like with Crawford, it's not just, you know, the little things. It's the way he throw punches that it don't look basic like Spencer shit. Spencer shit is all basic shit, bro. It's basic. Crawford, the angles, like the angle that he caught Benavidez with the uppercut, that was awkward as fuck because he kind of like that or some shit, and it popped him right in his fucking face. You know what I mean?
What was funny before that happened, Benavidez was taunting him like, come on, and bop.
What I think Michaela lacks is, and Alicia said it, but I don't know if she said it because she really meant it or if she was just, you know, I don't know. But she said that she said Michaela lets Coach Al do all the thinking for her, and I kind of see that, like, yeah, like
that's what happened.
Yeah,
Jules, that was confirmed at that dinner that's exactly what she does, because it's too much of a father-daughter relationship to where it's, I know he's looking out for, he's got nothing wrong with it, but there comes to a certain time where a fighter got to think for themselves in the ring, right?
Yeah, I mean, really, like, I think that she and it's not the worst thing in the world because she has had a successful career. One loss doesn't change that, especially a loss to a good fighter. But she lacks improvisation. Like, if she lacks anything, it's that, because she has good dimensions for the weight, decent power, decent speed, very good technique, good on the inside, good on the outside. But it's like that extra, that, you know what I mean, that maybe I should throw an uppercut. I've tried for the straight right a lot. Maybe I can get an uppercut in there because she's shorter than I am, and I can really drive it, put it in her face. It's like it gets monotonous what Michaela does. 1-2, 1-2.
Yeah. And you mentioned Crawford earlier, and I said this before this fight, but I actually thought this fight would be a good metric for the Crawford Spence fight if it ever happened, like a good measuring stick for it, because you have a very good fundamental fighter and then someone who's just different, just does shit differently, very elusive and just creative. So, but you know, that fight's never gonna happen. So
yeah, I mean, if fuck around won't. That's a nice robe. I like that. I like the color scheme of that robe.
See, I feel like the judging in this fight was a lot more fair than the Hamadouche fight, because even though to the very last round it was pretty close, we all saw that Alicia did just a little bit more to win. That doesn't make you a bad fighter just losing by a little bit. I feel. No, go ahead.
But that's what warrants a rematch, is because it was that close, you know.
And
I don't think so.
And as a consumer, it's easy for me to say that, but Alicia made sacrifices to get to this point. And if the shoe were on the other foot, you know the answer, country. If it were Michaela that won and Alicia wanted a rematch, not saying that Michaela asked for one because I didn't see her ask for one, but if it were Michaela that won, do you think she'd give Alicia a rematch? Did she give Maiva Hamadouche a rematch?
No.
And as a realist, did you really see anything in that fight that separated Michaela from anybody else that Alicia's fought? I mean, I'm just saying that, you know, Michaela, she's a great fighter, but like you said, she's too textbook. Like, Alicia figured her out by the end of the fight. She was already starting to come back and dominate, and her power didn't falter not once throughout the fight. Like, yeah, people said that she usually didn't have a knockout past 6 rounds, but she still looked pretty good past on the 9th round, even, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
to me, the scorecards in the Mayor Hamadouche fight were.
And the other thing is this: aside from the rematch, you know, she wants to go undisputed. So why shouldn't she pursue Hyun Mi Choi? She's just doing what Michaela would have done at the end of the day, because that's what Michaela would have done. If Michaela won the fight, it wouldn't be no rematch. She'd go after Choi, and if she can't get Choi,
do you think if she becomes disputed, she'll fight her again later on?
Maybe. It's not. This is the other thing, and this is just reality. Amanda Serrano versus Alicia Baumgardner is a very real conversation. It's a very real
and a phenomenal fight.
And that's what the conversation is going to be next year, because next year, remember, Amanda's just one division below them. She's just one division below. She's at 126. She's fought at 130 before. If she becomes undisputed, you know, you ain't going to get the money fighting Sky Nicholson or Raven. You're not going to get the money fighting them that you could get fighting Alicia. And Alicia going to have all them belts. So
she got all them belts. And the thing with Alicia, she went over to the other side. Eddie's like, go ahead, get them belts, bring them back.
Bro, Eddie's a real risk taker. That dude really isn't scared to send his fighters out. Like, he really said, like, yo, look, go to their show, get those straps, and come back.
I'm gonna say this now. I don't know if y'all ready for this, but Alicia outclasses Serrano easier than Taylor.
Oh, you
I
know
can
how I
see
feel
that.
about Ricans.
See, because it's like they're both boxer punchers.
Listen, I love Katie Taylor. Y'all know that, but I'm being real. Alicia style for Amanda. All wrong for Amanda. All wrong.
Yeah, they're
real
both
quick, Drew, I didn't know if you
boxer
saw it. I remember
punchers.
You hadn't seen it. Did you finally see when Haney's dad handed him the Art of War book?
Oh yeah, I seen that shit.
That shit had me dying.
He looks all right. You know, he's rehydrated, bro.
He looks good now. Yeah.
Looks all right. Yeah. He looks all right.
We say he's at 147, 150, something like that.
Looks like 147, bro.
Yeah.
It's like 147. But yeah, that style matchup, bro. It's all wrong.
I like it because they're both powerful punchers, and they're both boxer punchers. But Amanda's a little more like pressure forward, and Alicia's more counter forward. So I don't know, man. I see what you're saying.
See, Amanda has the volume. There's one limitation that Amanda has. She has a limitation. It's not quite obvious, but she doesn't really feint that much. She actually doesn't feint that much in terms of variety. It's very basic. The 1-2, couple of hooks downstairs. She doesn't really alternate. Like I saw that in the Mahfoud fight. Kept trying for because she's a southpaw, trying for the 1-2, the 1-2, the 1-2. And Mahfoud is pivoting and shifting and buying herself time. But it was just like that in a circle, in a circle, in a circle. Like you can't, she couldn't pin her down. And And if you can't pin down Mahfoud, yeah, you're not pinning down Alicia, man.
All right, let's go, Jay. Round one.
George in the first fight with all this energy and trying to press.
Let's see. Round one.
He might walk into something.
Let's see. He might. He just tried for a leaping hook. He's switching stances a lot for no good reason.
They go down with that jab.
I don't even think. I just want to see Haney throw some hooks this time.
I just want to see Haney really drop him and hurt him if he can.
I'd like a knockdown at least this time. That'd be
nice. I agree.
I agree. He's switching stances the same way that Caleb shoulder rolls for absolutely no fucking reason.
Thank you. Yeah, he just doing that shit to be doing it. Like, bro, why are you doing that? He'll switch and then switch back, and I'm like,
all right, George, hit him in the fucking dick.
All right, George.
Caleb's the only fighter who does the shoulder roll but gets hit while he's doing it.
Real shit.
I've never seen the shoulder roll be so ineffective until I saw him fight.
George is definitely trying to be busy.
You never saw AB do the shoulder roll?
I don't really know what the fuck George is doing.
He's like walking back and forth with like all this stuff.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Weird.
He looks like Rocky, like in those first couple movies, when he comes out and he gets his like face beat in for like the first 6 rounds.
Because he keeps moving his lead foot. He's like he keeps moving. I'm like, what is he doing?
He looks like a brawler who doesn't know how to brawl.
There were like 20 Rocky movies. There were like 20 Rocky movies. That dude never threw a jab or a feint in any of them.
No, in the third one, he was in the third one he was throwing jabs.
After he trained with Apollo,
that's with Mr. T, with Clubber Lang,
Yeah, this is real chippy, man. Real chippy, real scrappy.
Hey, Jules, I just got an error message from StreamYard. It said there was an error in our country, and it like cut me off. It was weird.
Holy shit!
Oh,
it's because Frank Sanchez actually had a good fight. They didn't use that shit.
This is a very chippy first round. He's making it. He is applying pressure, George. Yes. He is, but it's not effective. It's like you trying so hard to get in that when you get in, all you can do is clinch.
What it is, Jules, that's what it's doing. It's not getting him lit up by the jab like he did the first round of the last fight.
True.
What in God's name is Deontay Wilder doing? I'm sorry, my bad.
Hey yo, this is gonna be a different fight. What?
This is one of their fights. George just got to take a point or something, elbow him or.
Nah, I'm gonna say George took that round. Took that round.
Was that the second round or first?
Yeah, it was the first.
First for you.
Since obviously Haney's a much better boxer, he's got to just get in there and get dirty and scrappy. If he wants any chance to win this fight, he's got to make it a dirty fight. Throw the elbows, get in there, uppercuts, throw that head around, do whatever he can.
I think this might end like Mayweather Hatton, actually. I just have a feeling like Kambosos is going to walk into some shit.
I hope so. Shout out to my man Leonard Sterling. Serrano started career at 130. First title IBF 130 versus O'Connor. 46 fights, 26 fights at 126, 15 KOs, fights at 126. I would say it would be a little bit dramatic. You can't see it right away, but Amanda would look very small next to Alicia. She looks small. Alicia would make her look she could make Alicia look shrimpy.
Yeah. And Alicia has a reach. Like people don't know that.
She would make Amanda look shrimpy. Pardon me.
Gentlemen, I got a question to ask. This got nothing to do with anything we're talking about. Is there anybody who actually listens to French Montana? It just came to my head.
No.
Does anybody like French Montana as a rapper?
That one song he did with Sway Lee was nice, but
that's Jules' cousin.
Brett. This is a more entertaining fight than the first one.
Oh yeah, it's more competitive so far.
I like it. Like he's going for it, but shout out to George. He's going for it. It's weird. It's awkward. There's a lot of he keeps switching, but
it's throwing off Devin. It's throwing him off a bit.
Nah, Devin's getting off in this round, bro.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you, Julio. I feel a Hatton moment coming. I feel like some Hatton shit gonna happen.
You guys are missing the snore fest over here at Plant versus Durrell.
Oh, I'm not watching that shit. I'm watching a dirty fight right here, and I love it.
I'm rooting for Durrell. I actually think he might win that.
Love a dirty ass fight.
He's motivated. He don't like Plant whatsoever.
Bro, Plant is gonna win a boring decision.
Who likes Caleb?
What the fuck was that, bro? He said
he just jump in like
I'm telling you, he just looks so weird. But credit to him, he knows what he has to do. It's not easy to do it because of what kind of fighter he is, but he does know what he has to do. You got to make it dirty, bro. Rough, dirty, uncomfortable, awkward.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
He reminds me of Jim Carrey when he was shadowboxing in that movie.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of unnecessary twitching for like no reason. Like he's hyped up like he's on meth or something. Like
they need to start playing the Twitch from the Flintstones.
That was finding it hard to land his jab.
Well, he's fighting.
Yeah, but he's winning this round.
He is, yeah.
He's winning this round. Like all the clean shots in this round.
Quick 1-2. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
good right hand.
He almost went down.
Woo! Let's go home early, Devin.
Is Devin throwing
home early?
Is he even legally allowed to throw a hook?
At least they were thinking about you, Jules. They got the main event in before 11:30.
Shit. Motherfucker. Oh, George decided he's going out on his shield. Win or get knocked out. I agree with you, Peel, because that's what I see. He's doing just a lot of weird shit to make it scrappy, which is what you need to do with Devin. You got to make it scrappy. But you see how he gets popped like that?
Oh, boy.
He get popped coming in? That's a Devin Haney round.
Johnny Blaze says Durrell just tackled Plant. Hey, Jules, who do you dislike worse, Plant or Frankie Sanchez?
Bro.
There can't be any more Frankie Sanchez disrespecting this chat anymore. It can't happen. After that performance.
Bro, you would never know that the shoulder roll was like this storied defensive technique if you saw Caleb Plant use it. This motherfucker only gets hit.
I told you, he got the most flimsy shoulder roll I ever seen.
What about when Teofimo was trying to use it against Kambosos?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it could be worse. We could have to watch a fight with Jose Benavidez.
Man, that was a terrible fight.
See him shrug.
Can you give us some Jose Benavides there, Jules? Can we give a little?
Even worse, at least Frankie Sanchez.
The Jose technique.
Can we get that? Can we get? There you go.
There it is.
That's what I need.
You forgot the
Right
shrug.
there. That's what I'm talking about.
You forgot the shrug.
And you forgot to stick out your tongue.
Watch this fucking fight, bro. These motherfuckers woke me up. It's a decent fight, decent looking fight. Like, that's what you got to do, George. That is what you got to do, but
I mean, just absolutely unnecessary head movement for no reason, just to get in there.
and switching for no reason, because it's like you're not shooting the jab out of southpaw, so why do you keep switching to southpaw? Like, now he is. Now he goes back.
Fight, man.
He is doing like that awkward shit. I see why he's doing it, but like the fundamentals will cut through all that bullshit, and I think you're starting to see that now.
Yeah, he just landed a good left hook on. Devin landed a good left hook on George.
Took it though.
He's getting hit, but
he took it well. He took it well
more than the first fight.
Good jab.
You know, as much as Devin Haney sometimes not the most exciting guy to watch, he's just technically an extremely sound boxer, though.
Yeah, it's hard to hit. It's hard to hit him, man. It's real hard to hit him. You gotta bring over your right, bro. When he does dumb shit like that, use your right hand, bro.
That's it. There you go.
Just
That's
hit him with it
like that.
There it is. There it is.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
Oh man, don't hit him in the back of the head now.
Y'all be doing that.
Yes,
Come on now.
You got a warning from the ref for it.
Yeah,
But
don't get a point deducted out here, bro. They'd love that shit.
They would. They'll cheer for that. The audience.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing, George?
Trying to tackle him.
This dude smoked a Sherm blunt. He smoked a Sherm blunt before going out to fight.
That's probably some weed. That's probably some weed in what he ate.
George is doing some sneaky shit. He's in the clinch. He's punching Devin Haney's leg, his lead hand, every time he can.
Nice left hook by Devin.
Nice, real nice. Yeah, this is a better aesthetic than the first fight. This is a way better aesthetic.
Oh yeah.
Devin's getting off right hands. Touch him.
There you go.
Devin's gonna time that hook on him when he keeps jumping in.
That was a good exchange before Devin. Right.
That was a nasty right.
That's a nasty right. It's 2-1 Haney.
Hell yeah.
Do we go twitchy Kambosos or a focused Freddie Sanchez? Who's better?
Don't do that. Stop it.
He said tweak your Kambo.
I'm asking the questions that matter, man.
Crackhead Cambo versus front forward Frank Sanchez.
If you look at Frankie Sanchez be going on Instagram comparing himself to other fighters while he's being ducked.
Did you watch that fight, man? He is being ducked. I mean, this guy's top 5 right now. Easy.
He said AJ don't want to face guys like him and Fury.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Bro, AJ might break Frank Sanchez in half, yo.
He breaks his jaw if he lands clean on him.
You know, like, you're not Usyk. You just move around. You're not Usyk though, bro.
Sir, if you would have watched that fight, you'd be speaking differently, okay? That was focused, Freddie Sanchez.
Is that a way to write this all an audience?
Look at Rob being Frankie Sanchez's advocate, man. What's up?
I'm just here delivering the truth. You may not like it, but the facts are the
Hey,
facts.
think about the channel you're on, man. Think about the channel you're on, man. That's a cardinal sin.
Did you not just see him destroy this gentleman with the 7 losses? I mean, it was a hell of a match. All right.
You should fight Luis Ortiz to pass the torch as the most ducked heavyweight.
That would be the best fight, honestly. That would be a phenomenal fight. You know, I would pay exactly $0 to watch it, but it would be a fight. I could get behind that.
I'm gonna give George some points for it looks so awkward, but it is making it a more interesting fight.
It is.
I'll give George credit for making me laugh.
Hey man,
it just looks so twitchy and herky jerky and but not in a good way.
But how many is it winning in rounds? Like he's just doing dumb shit for no reason.
Like when you go to the gas station,
but he wasn't really winning rounds last time, so and it was worse. So I mean,
if you go to the gas station like at 2 a.m., it's like that crackhead in front of you that's like buying the big soda, that's like moving around, kind of like almost shadow dancing and shit. Like that's who he is. It's
He took an
entertaining.
entire bottle of Adderall before he went out.
Yo.
No way, George probably doesn't even know he's fighting right now.
he's all hopped up, man.
He's probably
and I think he's gonna get tired. I think he's gonna get tired eventually.
Man, look, I don't do drugs, but I can imagine if he's on meth, he'll be good for another 12 rounds after this. So no, he's good.
Bro, he's still gonna be in the ring after everybody leave.
Exactly, twitching,
doing the same shit, twitching, then moving around, all that.
He'll be in there switching from Orthodox to South Point. Nobody like, sir, we are closed.
He's gonna sober up and be like, so did I win?
If he fights again, he's gonna come out as George Bath Salts Kambosos. That's how he is.
Real shit,
Damn
yo.
right.
Yeah, to be real, in serious talk, I think Kambosos knows that he cannot box with Devin Haney, so he's trying to hack his way into this fight with a lot of feints and weird movements. That's just why I'm seeing.
No, he's trying his best to make it rough and rugged because he's not going to jab his way in. He's not going to feint his way in. So he just has to be as awkward as he can. And it looks really fucking awkward, but, you know.
But he's not particularly good on the inside either. Like, he's not landing that much work once he steps inside. He just ends up clinching.
He's like a dude trying to switch who's never done it before.
Part of that's Haney too, though. Haney's grabbing onto him. So
Haney is
he's like
in the clinch, but Kambosos has
3-1 Devin so far, yo.
I got a 3-1 Devin, bro.
He's like if Duran had brain damage. That's how he's fighting.
If you're doing
shit, yo, Caleb just got dropped.
If you're doing I
wish. I'm kidding. I wish.
Stop playing like that.
Bro, I got so excited. Fuck.
Dude, if you're doing style points, though, Kambosos won this fight. If you go on style, at the dance off, Kambosos up right now, 4-0.
Hey, this shouldn't be a fight. It should be Dancing with the Stars.
I wish somebody would tell George he's here. He's fighting right now. Somebody should let him know. But you're fighting, right? Like you good?
He's asking his corner. He's like, how am I looking? How am I doing? I look good out there, don't I, right? It's going good, right? I'm switching well, right?
And his corner's going, George, you got served.
Devin Haney's like, let's just get this shit over with. I want to get back on that plane for like that 18-hour flight.
I gotta go home.
Let's go.
But not bad from Devin, looking good.
I do want to see some variety from Devin. Don't just try for the straight 1-2. There are other punches to throw.
See, I think Shakur would handle Devin, honestly. And that's one of the reasons why.
I feel like Shakur shows more variety of punches and different angles when he throws the punches, whereas Devin, once again, very good boxer, also very textbook, very textbook.
I mean, Shakur will march forward and walk you down at times.
Shakur just does these little things, man, that you don't see everybody do, man.
Ooh, nice shot.
Shakur will do hand traps. People don't realize he'll do hand traps sometimes, like some fucking Wing Chun shit. If you have your jab out, and he also gets hit less than.
Shakur does shit.
Kambosos caught him with a left hook, man.
Caught him with a good left hook in that round.
With Crawford.
He also gets hit less than Devin too, honestly.
Yeah, he does get hit less than. Agreed.
Derek Clark says Darrell's getting outboxed.
There's a
of
shot.
Of course.
Yeah,
that wasn't gonna happen.
Good. That's nice.
Right. That's right.
Nice. What I'm seeing is George tries to close the gap, overshoots the distance, ends up in a clinch.
Yep.
Devin is showing the cleaner work throughout. When clean punches are letting, not to say that George didn't get through with 2 good left hooks. He got through with 2 good left hooks, but consistently the better work is coming from Devin. That's the story of the fight so far.
At least these guys both fought twice this year, unlike others.
Yeah, at least it didn't take 2, 3, 4 fucking years to do the rematch.
For real.
Hey, is Wilder Helenius on after Plant Darrell?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna knock out Helenius, man.
More than likely.
Foregone conclusion.
If he doesn't, that's pretty fucking embarrassing.
That's hilarious.
God.
What it is.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's what it is.
It's gonna be hard to convince people. Yeah, he would have beat Joshua. Not if he's getting fucking rocked by Helenius today. He's like, bro, you better not beat
Another
Helenius.
punch to the leg. He's trying to punch him in the dick like Jules told him to, but Devin's too quick.
Word, he keeps moving it.
Nice jab to the thigh by Kambosos.
Trying to punch him in the dick, but he keeps moving it. That's a Devin Haney round, man.
Man, even that dog's angry about how George Kambosos is doing.
Y'all want to hear something wrong with being messed up site? Like, let's just say, like, security is patrolling the Wilder statue. Then, like, they all of a sudden go, "Sir, what are you doing to that statue?" "Oh, Mr. Wilder, sorry, didn't recognize you there." Oh, that'd be wrong.
Man, that statue looks like dog shit. I mean, I can't be the only one who thinks that.
Ugh.
Yeah, Sufi man, Dan, no, we won't see any madness if it goes to the scorecards.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see any madness.
In all seriousness, where does Haney go after this fight? Does he stick?
I mean, look, if he can make the weight good, there's money, right, in a Lomachenko fight, so long as he can make the weight good. If he feels that he can't, he can go to 140, get his feet wet, and build himself up towards a Lopez showdown.
Yeah, I don't need to see Loma versus Devin anyway. I'd rather see him fight Shakur.
That's why I'm not mad about the shit, that even if he leaves, we still got Shakur. Either one is fine by me, man. Either one.
Sorry, did they ever list? Why are they listing how much clinches he initiated? They never did that before, did they?
Well, I don't know. I guess they mad at him.
Yeah, I think because George was complaining about it.
I guess I was right. George made him use 2 hands. Yeah. Because we're seeing more right hands in this fight than the last one. We are.
Yeah, we are, yeah. Ooh.
At Alfredo, the only reason it's happening is because of the contract rematch clause. Otherwise, we wouldn't be seeing this.
Yeah.
George is not
another
a bad
bag for George. Another nice paycheck for him.
George is not a bad boxer. He's just not in this class. I mean, that's just all kind of what it is. He's just not in the class of a Haney or a Shakur. He's not a terrible fight. I mean, I'm sitting here, saying the dude's on bath salts and a crackhead. He's not a terrible boxer.
No. I mean, if we're just being honest, he is a good fighter. He is a good fighter.
He's just kind of a B plus, A minus. He's just not in the level.
That's why I said that there's no shame. There's no shame in being a B minus. There's no shame in being a B or even there's no shame in that. Like, because the guys, there's more C's than B's. There's more D's than B's. You know what I mean? Like, and I think he's a good B tier fighter. He's not bad. He's not bad.
But it's also like, if he retires, I'm fine with it too, because like he's in a rock and a hard place, because he's just gonna get turned into a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Who else is he really gonna beat?
That's what I was just gonna say. He's just gonna have to go in and like wash a lot of like C level, B minus, D level fighters. And the thing is, I once you become undisputed, even for a brief amount of time, it's hard to go back to that, to fall down and be that guy. And again, with all in him living in Australia, I mean, he's going to have to travel a lot. If he wants to fight, he's going to have to come to the United States and other places.
They've been opening up on this round,
He is opening up. He's touching him hard. I would say, like if you say, the route, he can go the experimental route where he says, okay, I won't retire, but I only want money fights. And Australia has their own domestic scene. So I don't know, maybe you get Cambo versus Brock Jarvis or Cambo versus Liam Botto. You see what I mean?
Could he move up to 140 though?
But for Liam Botto, you see what I mean? For Liam, not Regis Prograis, but Liam Botto.
I think Liam Botto would break him down. Honestly,
maybe he wouldn't, but it's a good fight of familiar faces. That if he don't retire, maybe he decides to do stuff like that.
Yeah, and Matchroom's branching out in Australia too, so I don't know. Maybe he'll head that way, see if he can get some bags there.
That's what I mean. That if you think about what Jeff Horn did, you know, they turned those Zarafa fights into some very good fights that got good gate, good attention. The two Jeff Horn versus Michael Zarafa fights. So, you know, I could see something like that for him to where he's like, well, you know, I don't want to have to fight every fucking guy at the weight, or, you know, I'm really not into the titles no more. If he could have a domestic money fight with a Liam Pato, who just got a signature win, a signature first round knockout, you know, I could see something like that.
Which isn't, I mean, it's not a bad way to make a living.
No, honestly, it's not. It's not a bad choice.
I mean, another reason why George got a title shot at first, he worked his way up to become a mandatory.
Exactly.
So he could do so again. Might take some time, but you know, what else is he gonna do?
Yeah, George is earning his retirement money right now.
What, Jules? What do you think he's getting paid for this fight? Because obviously he got $10 million the first. He's not getting $10 million now.
He's only getting maybe. I think he could only be getting, honest to God, maybe about 4 to 5, if that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What do you think Devin's getting?
Devin's getting 4.
Well, okay, nice.
Getting 4.
So, man, fuck, they don't need Haney. Sorry, they don't need Tank for this shit.
That's what I've been saying. If he's getting $4 million to beat this guy again, what the fuck does he need with Tank? Rolly Romero don't get no $4 million to fight no motherfucking Tank.
What did he get? 500 and $1,000 when he was happy? He didn't complain.
Look, I anticipate that out of the guaranteed cash and whatever else got made aside from the guarantee, I think the most that Rolly Romero walks away with is $1 million or a little over $1 million. But nothing more than that. Nobody.
Wait, and a new white helmet.
That was perfect. That was fucking perfect.
But realistically, though, the PDC or Mayweather, they're like the dudes that stand outside and they pump themselves up so much. The thing is that realistically, they're not nearly as big. You know, on a universal scale, there's so many other better ways to go about this.
Bro, listen to what
it's a joke.
People don't pay attention to what's said, and it's like, didn't you know, when Leonard Ellerby says that, oh, Mayweather Promotions isn't even involved in that Floyd's next event, why not? His name is on the banner. Why not? Why would Mayweather Promotions not be involved? Because Mayweather Promotions is not Mayweather's baby. It's Al's baby.
I think George is getting marked up again.
Getting hit hard, man.
He got hit. He's got caught on the right.
Hard with a hard right hand, bro.
Doesn't he got like a little bit of a cut on his left side?
Yeah, he's a step behind, man. He just doesn't have the speed. He just doesn't have the speed.
He's breaking him down. He's breaking him down.
He might stop him. He might stop him.
Stop him. Put a stamp on it. Put a stamp on it, Devin. Let's go home early, bro.
I'd like to see Devin go to the body.
Yeah, he doesn't go there.
It's not like he needs to. He's landing on the head. So
no, but I would, you know,
mix it up, though. You know.
Yeah, and there's a big part of George's midsection hanging right in the open too.
Yeah, because he doesn't expect to be hit there because he's not getting hit there, so he doesn't protect it.
You know the thing is too, George keeps pulling his head back whenever he's trying to dodge punches or he's getting hit. He's not even putting his hands up whatsoever. So he's just getting marked up really easy. And I don't know why he's not protecting himself like when he comes in or when he goes out. It's terrible fundamentals.
He's just rushing him at this point because he knows he can't jab his way in. Like I said, he knows he can't feint his way in or slip his way in. He's doing like some real, who said it was some Rocky shit? Because that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. No jab, no feint.
It's like literally Rocky.
Damn.
Who is this?
Yo,
who's this guy?
What is this?
He got dropped.
Bro, that's a nasty fucking knockout, bro.
He fell like a brick house.
Bro.
Who was that?
So that must have been somebody on the undercard.
Yeah.
That dude got weak in the knees. Just kind of stood there for a minute.
This kind of reminds me like a less bloodthirsty version of Crawford versus Horn, where he was beating the shit out of him because he actually has power.
Diet Crawford Horn. Light.
You know, I give George, I give him some credit. He came in, he beat T.O. I mean, his name went from a nobody for that brief moment. He became an international icon.
Listen, can nobody look? George got more out of his career, certainly, than your average boxer, let alone your average Australian boxer.
His resume is better than Tank's.
Yeah, just off of think about it. He can retire and say, "No, I was a champion. And I wasn't just a champion with one belt. I was a unified champion. I was Ring Magazine and Lineal champion." A lot of guys are not going to get to say that, man. So he has nothing to be ashamed of, is what I'm saying.
And his bank account will reflect it as well, too.
That's a great one.
Love the 2 Live energy. ESPN gave us 11 championship belts on the line, 3 fights for free. Showtime has no belts on the line for $80 PBC. People boxing corpses.
God, ain't that the truth?
That is so crazy because it's true.
Yep.
Ain't one title fight on that whole card, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Even illegal streamers lose money on PBC fights.
Hey, but
lost money on PBC fights.
You be the premier boxing champions with no champions on the goddamn pay-per-view.
But
and no premier boxing.
In their defense, they got to focus Frankie Sanchez.
You was gonna say Freddie Sanchez, bro.
Well, look, it doesn't matter, Freddie, Frankie, Frederick. It's still focused, and that's all that matters. We're gonna sell this fucking shit, all right? He's focused.
Rob, the basement is getting to
Okay.
you. I think you've been down there too long. Yeah.
Oh shit! Good fight so far, though, man. Like credit to George for being more spirited. It's making for more action. It's not winning him rounds, but it is making a nice aesthetic for the match.
But Devin's schooling him again.
It's not effective in any way, but it's making me entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least we get to talk a bunch of trash about it.
Mr. Durrell just took a nap. Caleb Plant decided that he was done fighting for the evening.
What?
Hold on now, what?
Well, Mr. Durrell decided he was done fighting. Caleb
Plant he got knocked out?
That he didn't want to fight anymore. So he's now currently on the mat.
Oh, shit.
Twitching. He's got some.
Shit.
Looks like
Caleb knocked the shit out of him.
He's done. Oh, he's out. Oh, he's out. He's out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
PBC fighters definitely don't get VITA tested.
Oh, what a shot by Caleb. Damn.
Yep. He's got some medical professionals looking at him.
Let me see if anybody posted anything about it.
No, I thought you was fucking around for a minute, bro.
Why would I lie about that?
He literally has his arms like he's taking a nap.
Oh, yeah, that was a knockout.
Like his arms are on the pillow.
Oh, you have it. You have it.
What lie have I said tonight? I said focus Freddie or Francis or Frederick, and I said the dude took a nap. Both those things are factual. I don't tell lies, sir.
Who got knocked out?
Mr. Durrell.
Badly. Caleb slept him badly. That was bad.
But Rob, we know you're a wise guy like the rest of us, so of course we're going to question it at first.
That was bad.
He literally had his arms like he was snoozing on a pillow.
He was taking a nap. Caleb Plant, John B decided he was done fighting for the evening.
Man, where are the goddamn highlights? I need to see that knockout.
Post them, Jules. Give it time.
Sir, if you would have paid,
you have to pay $80 to see Caleb Plant knock someone out.
Bro. All right, it's up there.
Hey, don't get my live shit. Don't get me clipped.
Oh shit. Right.
Then he's still stretched out.
Deontay got the Sparta shorts. The Sparta shorts.
Yeah, he's gonna stop.
Dude, Durrell can't even stand up. They're literally trying to hold him up.
He's still on the ground. He's still on the ground. You can't even get up. He's still on the ground.
All joking aside, dude can't even stand up.
Damn, what a knockout that was.
And he's wearing Caleb Plant's wearing a shirt that says, "But now you know."
Damn, I don't know. I don't know Caleb had it in him.
That's a focused Caleb Plant right there, gentlemen.
Caleb did say pre-fight that he has been working on his knockout power. So I don't know if that's naturally or not, but
he also knocked out a 37-year-old mannequin too.
Well, so, George opened up a cut on Devin's right eye. It's not a bad cut. It's not in a bad place over the eye either. It's on the side of the eye, but it's there. It is there. George is still being very awkward, trying to find safe entry, overshooting the distance.
Well, I think he just sent Durrell into retirement.
Just as an aside, I've been getting that Alicia Baumgardner Umfos commercial a lot. She's getting that bag. Congrats to her.
Yeah, shit. I see a couple of them commercials on this channel. I was like, yeah, I took a picture of it and posted it on Twitter. Like, yo, the fucking shoe commercial shit, man. She fucking.
Don't tell me she's not fine as hell though either.
Is George cut too?
George is cut on the head.
He's been cut for a minute. Tell me Alicia's not just a fine. That woman beautiful.
Yeah, she's very beautiful. Well, I can't talk like that, bro. I gotta be professional. So you can talk like that, but I gotta be professional.
I'm trying to drink out of spit bucket.
I gotta keep up a certain etiquette. You know,
this is the same dude who rolled motherfucker too. Talking about professional, right?
Okay. Oh, that was a beautiful KO, man. He hit him to the body with a left hook, and it went to the chin and down.
Darrell talked all that goddamn shit, man.
And he
all that goddamn shit.
Rob, you're right. He did fold his arms like he was taking.
I told you, he took a nap.
Well, this fight is more competitive. They're both cut now.
Oh, damn. Look at Timber.
Oh, shit. Dave George is cut now, too, on the eye.
George is cut bad. George's cut is worse.
Wow.
He's leaking out both sides.
Yes, thank
Bro,
you.
the Wilder fight might be over before this one.
Man, that's a bad cut. Is he cutting on the
Bro, where the fuck is he bleeding from? Like, why? Yo, the side of his head is.
This is like a Rocky movie, man. I'm kind of moving around, you know, looking goofy.
Right here. Ooh, 3 unanswered shots, 4 unanswered shots.
Dude, Kambosos is taking right hand after right hand after right hand and another right hand.
4 unanswered shots, bro. George is a tough guy, though. He's a tough guy.
He may not get stopped.
In a situation like this, if the ref would step in, would you guys say early stoppage? Or
early stoppage. Because if you watch it, George is still very active. He's clear-headed.
He's got a gash on the side of his head, too, but he's not doing anything effective, though. He's just taking punishment. So for me, I wouldn't complain.
Well, what is that? Did he get cut on the side of his head, too?
Yeah, he has a cut on the side of his head.
He's cut everywhere, man. But that's like fake movie blood, though, man. That shit ain't real. It's like a Rocky.
It's not real blood, bro. That's ketchup.
Yeah, that ain't real.
What else cuts?
All I know is I don't give a fuck about a fucking knockout of a washed up Darrell. Okay, fuck. Who gives a fuck?
Fucking snob. Drew, you fucking snob.
Hey, Drew, a good knockout is a good.
It's a good knockout, but it's a forgettable. Are we going to be talking about it fucking as a great moment in boxing? No.
Yes, we will. We're gonna talk about Focus Freddy. And we're going to talk about Jarrell getting folded like a lawn chair. That's what we're talking about for the next week.
That was nice.
Yeah, he got blasted, man.
Him and Benavidez.
I'm getting the highlight reel. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I'm getting the highlight reel.
Yeah, hey, that's
nice. Hey, fuck you, Drew. That's a good knockout, bro.
It's a good knockout, but it's like, what is it? It's Darrell.
Come on. Just get a guy a break, Jordan.
Man, his wife
died.
This is a dying organization. Can we just remember the last few great moments they have, sir?
Exactly.
Yeah. 37-year-old Darrell is one of their youngest fighters.
Oh shit! Damn.
Wait.
Behind a paywall too.
Wait, now you're giving shit to Julius about the highlight reel? Now? Have you seen?
Thank you, Devin. Thank you. Put that pressure on him. Knock him out. Devin's going for it.
Go for it, Devin. Knock this bum out.
You know what nobody noticed, though?
Bro, if the ref steps in, I wouldn't complain because he's just taking shots at this point.
I want as much.
He's getting fucked up.
Go for it, Devin. Come on. Fuck that. Fuck that.
You get nasty with it. Come on, Devin.
Yeah.
Devin's the bigger kangaroo right now. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh
shit.
Come on, Devin. Come on.
What the fuck is his corner's being too fucking brave?
His corner needs to throw in the towel, bro. He's just taking punishment.
Devin might get stopped, y'all.
Devin just needs to put more.
Come on, Devin.
Come on.
Ooh. Oh.
Come on, Devin.
Looking like a horror movie. That face.
Come on, Devin. Put a statement on it. And this rivalry once and for all.
I mean, look, the corner's not going to stop it. The corner's not going to stop it.
Yeah, it's rivalry.
The ref's got to stop it. He's not. He's just getting hit.
Damn.
I think the doctors might stop it after this round.
Yeah, this shit ain't. Yeah,
He need to
like,
fight
he
Eddie
can't.
George.
He can't
he's
win.
bleeding all over the place, man. They need to stop this shit.
You know, the one thing that you guys missed though is that Caleb Plant looks like he's losing his hair. He's got a big old crown on the back, and that's probably the most important thing of the
That's
evening.
because it all went
is
down
his
to
hair
his
loss.
chin.
Bruh, that's fucked up because I was scared. You know that I've been scared that Jordan is going to leave him when he loses all his hair? I'm not even kidding.
Man, you got that $10 million payday. She's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I hope not. I'd be sad, bro. Like, let that man rock a baldy, bro.
All of Caleb's hair ran down to his chin, man. That's all.
That's let's hope.
Oh, far better. This rematch was far better than the first.
What if Kambosos?
This is a good rematch. This was
Oh,
very
hell yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Kambosos needs to take.
We got
his
blood.
15
We got
he
cut.
needs to take his $15 million and ride off in the sunset. That's what I would do.
What if George's corner is just like, yeah, we need the next 2 rounds.
This is what George gets for fucking sniffing Peter Khan and his other trainer.
Yeah, why did he fire? Why did he fire everybody?
I feel like he fired them because he knew, in all likelihood, he will retire. He doesn't want to have to pay these people. If they stayed on board, well, you'd have to pay them. If they're not there, you don't. That's less hands in your pot. So I feel that's.
Jules is right because the deal's already negotiated, and you just hire this trainer for a flat fee.
Bingo.
Apparently, that's his old trainer.
Hey, Tim Shee.
But yeah, you could just hire a kung fu instructor. You could pay him like half.
He's got enough money for a Turkish. Yo, I was scared because I saw that his shit was falling out. Like, oh man, I hope Jordan don't leave him when all his hair fall out because all his hair about to fall out, yo. Like that's not cap.
My mind is made up. I think Devin can stay at 135.
Guys, did you saw the guy on
Jordan? He can stay.
He can stay. He
Look,
looks great.
He'll be all right.
I think he looked better at 140 without the weight cut. I think he'll get more stoppages.
Look, the guy in the George Kambosos corner. Is that the guy from Cobra Kai?
It is.
That is, yeah, from the dojo. You're absolutely right.
That's why I said if he gets a kung fu instructor, he can like pay him half the rate of a boxing instructor.
They cleaned him up real nice. Tough guy, George. Tough guy, because this is a losing effort, man.
At what point does he tell him to sweep the leg, though?
Maybe in the 12th.
I want to knock down. I want to knock down. Put a stamp on it.
Oh, he just punched him in the dick. It was unintentional, but
bruh.
Why did the fucking fight? So Caleb Plant was just doing a little put him in the dirt motion. The ref came over and grabbed him and tried to stopped him. Jules,
what?
I just retweeted it. What the fuck is that ref thinking,
bro? That's a PBC ref.
These refs are off the hook, man.
They don't. Because the white guy lost, so they don't want him doing that. They might.
Well, he just knocked out a senior citizen. It's not tasteful.
It is in poor taste to do that to an old man like Darrell.
When you do the relay, can you like lead it with like a reborn Wilder, a focused Sanchez, and a Caleb Plant who needs a hair transplant?
Look, that was a really good knockout from Plant. I'm just saying, as far as it's good. I'm gonna use it because I like how he set it up. He went to the body and boop and went upstairs. It was nice.
Yeah,
is that a KO? Is that a KO with your candidate?
No, fuck out.
Hey, Jules, you're right. Hey, Jules, you're right about one thing. If Kambosos were to rematch Tio, he would have lost.
Of course, bro. I've been saying that he caught him at a good time, and he was a good enough boxer, right? Because he was a good enough boxer that he did capitalize. Because not just anybody would have beat Teofimo that night, but Teofimo left the door open for a good enough boxer to beat him that night.
Yeah, because Moise Hawkins is asking how the fuck did Tio lose to this guy? It's because of his mind wasn't right, and he had too much stuff going on outside the ring, and he took him too lightly.
Yeah,
the stars aligned.
Yeah,
this is what we're doing though. We're now comparing that Caleb Plant beat Darrell better than Benavidez. So Darrell's the measuring fucking stick. That's what the fuck, bro.
He's one of PBC's
Jules giving
He's
that
one of
look like
BBC's
Who's doing that?
young title
Who's doing that?
contenders.
I didn't say shit,
Yeah,
bro. Don't
nobody
give me that.
said that, man. I don't know where you get
I'm
that
on Twitter
from.
too. At the same time, they're already saying, "Hey, well, Plant did beat Darrell better than Benavidez."
Oh, shit.
I mean, in all due respect, you do sound like the voice of reason, though, with all this bullshit we're talking. I mean, what you are saying is correct. That he's a measuring stick is absolute bullshit.
Oh my god, bro.
I tell
Well,
you
they're not
what,
about to
though,
fight each other, so it's not like it matters. So
I'd rather.
No, I mean that's true too. They're not gonna fight, bro. Like they're not.
Plant will fight Charlo
I
before
think
Benavidez.
Samson Lukowicz literally said
I
years
think
ago,
you're
like, "Yo,
right, bro. I don't think Plant is just gonna go straight in with Benavidez. I think it might be Plant Charlo, and Adames gets the WBC.
That's going to be the first Dominican in this era get the belt.
No, Puello got the WBA, the
Oh,
fucking at 140. But I'm serious. If you think about it, Jermal's gonna fight Carlos Adames, a risky guy, for what amount of money? Carlos is a risky guy, man. Like he's a very big risk for Charlo. For doing that, well, you might as well go up there and fight Plant. Maybe you get a little bit more money, and he'll surrender the WBC to Carlos. Because I don't know if he's gonna fight Carlos, man.
But yeah, man, Darrell got folded though, boy.
He got fucking rocked, bro.
I mean, what it was a nice combination: body, head, fold.
It was nice, bro. Caleb Kruger.
Caleb actually made that look good. I'm surprised.
Caleb Tyson."
Oh, I just tagged you and some on Instagram, Jules. How did these guys making not Instagram, on Twitter? These guys making Yankee fights look bad. Yankee fans look bad. They lost the fight in the stadium and they had the high ground.
Bruh. How the fuck you lose when you have the high ground, bro? Use your fucking legs, bro. Knee that motherfucker in his face.
Look at the way this dude just fell over the seats.
Yeah, I got this wide for Haney, man, so.
Who knows? He's away from home, though. You know how the judges are.
Got slapped by a dude in a cowboy hat.
Bro.
Caleb got the Philly power.
I agree, Tim. He probably will. Says now that Plant has that rebound KO off of Canelo loss, he's thinking that Plant's going to be asking for a decent bag. Yeah, I'm sure he will.
I mean, I just feel that for both the fighters, there might be more in it for them. You know, what the fuck is Jermall Charlo going to be so pressed to keep the WBC title for? To do what with it, you know? Carlos is too risky. For fighting him, you might as well fight Caleb. There might be more money in it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more high profile if he fights Caleb, really.
What does he really have to lose?
Nothing.
Also, I don't think Plant Benavidez will happen. Might not happen next because if you remember, Samson Lukowicz said, he pretty much flat out said he doesn't know Benavidez is ready for him a couple years back, like a year ago.
Well, yeah, but that was a while ago. You know, that was before Canelo knocked the fucking guy out.
Right, but he looks better now that he has a new training, like a training setup. So I don't know. I just don't buy the fact that Benavidez is a boogeyman. So
I don't buy that. I mean, I don't buy that. I definitely don't buy that.
And we're at a close. Good fight.
Good fight, man. It was entertaining.
Better than the first. Better than the first. A lot better.
Way better than the first one, man. Way better. I agree. This was a good fight. I enjoyed this. Easily split it to Devin, though.
How many rounds? How many rounds? Was it wide again? Or?
The most I feel I could have given George were 1 to 2 rounds.
Damn.
It was a close 12-round sweep.
Yeah, it was a fun 12-round sweep. Like it could have, because I'm like, I only really gave him that one round that I saw that I'm like, no, he looked. I think that was the second round. I think that was the second round.
Bro, he beat the fuck out of him in the 10th, though, man.
Beat the shit out of him,
Kevin,
dog.
why do you do that, man? He at the end he did the ollie arm swing and shit. Like, man, come on.
He knows he got in the bag, bro.
Yeah, but that's
But that was better than the first fight, though. It wasn't boring. I'll tell you that.
It was, but that's just kind of ridiculous, you know.
You know what I'm saying, but damn, Caleb out here getting knockouts and shit, huh?
It's a crazy world, man. Crazy world.
Fucking shit. Shit, man. Good fight though. Good weekend of fights. Damn, Wilder's still fighting though, right?
Yep.
I'm not buying that fucking shit.
Nope.
Guys, anyone of you
got a link for that, AJ?
Say what?
Got a link for that Wilder fight?
I can't confirm nor deny my
Well, if you can't confirm or deny it, send me the evidence in a Twitter DM right now.
Hey guys,
He was on point with that. Like, yo, listen, I can't confirm or deny none of the shit you talking about, bro. I
can't confirm or deny. That's all I'm saying.
Hey guys, Leo was saying something, man, but y'all got cut. Y'all cut him off.
Your Union City brother.
Maybe I'm just tripping.
Why hide it though? Like 90% of their following doesn't pay for fights.
That's true. That's definitely true.
Maybe I'm just tripping, but after the 11th round, in the 11th round, Kambosos landed a good right hand, and I saw briefly Devin Haney like shaking in the corner.
I did see that. I saw him get through with a right, but I it didn't see. It looked hard. It looked hard.
No, but when I see it Devin Haney sitting on the stool, it was kind of shaking. Like shaking, like vibrating.
Really?
Yeah. Am I tripping? Any one of you guys saw that?
I didn't catch that. I saw
No,
but I did see when the right hand landed. I saw George get through with a hard right hand.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but Devin has been hurt before. I remember Linares cracked him, and I think it has to do with the weight cut, honestly.
Good fight though. Good fight. That was a good fight. That was a really good fight. Or at least an entertaining fight. They put on a show. George gave blood and fucking Devin made him bleed, so
Dolphin Fett says, "Yo, who won? I fell asleep." Hey, Dolphin, it's going around, man. Don't feel bad.
damn, dog. Fucking Wilder is next, yo. Shit.
Well, you staying on or you
I mean, I don't know, because I'd have to get off to watch the shit.
No, you just got to put your $70 in, and you can go ahead and you can click on.
Oh my god, Helene's just coming out in like a black, like monk type cape with a hood.
He's gonna leave in it too, in a coffin. So it's good he's dressed for it.
Well, you paid $54 for pizza. You're not above paying $80 to see a Wilder fight.
Listen, man. All right, I ain't made of fucking money. All right,
Yeah,
I might have money, but I ain't made of money.
Now you're being insulting.
Look, you got two choices. You click a link or you pay $80. Okay, you know the right thing to do. You pay that $80, sir.
Yeah, I don't pay for PBC fights. I pay for a VPN service.
All right, let's see if I can get.
That's illegal, by the way. That's illegal, sir.
Let me see if I can find this shit, man. Because I got a good source.
Oh, hey Jay, thanks for that. That was very good evidence. I believe you that you don't have access to that fight. You're a paying customer.
You might need to send me that. I might have to cross-reference that evidence and get a look at it myself just to make sure. Might have to do that.
Yeah, can you check this link and make sure there's nothing illegal happening on it right now?
I'll go. Let me see.
He cannot confirm or deny.
Let me see. Shit. Because I'm cross. Man, Jay, you got to shoot me the joint, bro. I need to cross-reference that evidence to make sure that nothing.
All right, I got you. By the way, my internet is fucking. I keep getting logged off. My bad about that. Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Well, we'll I'm not confirming or denying, but I'll send the cross-reference evidence for the of the report.
All right. And I'll give it a look at and see if everything checks out.
All right,
gentlemen, I
just shot
expect
it to you.
everything to be legal in upstanding. Okay, we got
Yeah,
morals and
that's what
values.
that's all we are. We're just a
Okay.
couple of upstanding citizens
Please,
standing up.
thank you very much,
We're standing up.
and thank you, Al Heyman.
Thank you, Al Heyman. And
Robert,
and yeah,
Robert, you're our attorney, man. So
yeah, keep me out of jail, bro.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I'll take care of it.
And the Bronze Bomber's coming to the ring.
With a much lighter costume than that other one.
Yep, looks lighter. It looks a lot lighter.
But what I like best, he has a mask on because he's 6 feet separate, and he's also stopping the spread. So it's good, and it's good that he's actually concerned about other people's health as well too. So he's not
a good guy.
Yeah, he really is.
You got to trust the science.
You do.
Man.
You have to. It worked out well. All the things they told us, it worked out perfectly. Yeah.
Trust the science, guys.
Yeah, Dev, he can stay at 135. He's cool. He's good.
He's cool. He fought great. He fought great.
That was a good performance. Very dominant than the last time.
Great.
Yep.
Julius, were you able to get that evidence to cross-reference?
Did you get it?
Right now, I'm about to. I'm cross-referencing some different evidence.
Okay.
I have it up on my screen. I'm just checking it out.
Okay.
If it doesn't work, then I'll cross-reference the other evidence.
Okay. Excellent. Cool. Just make sure you keep it legal and moral. That's the most important
That's
thing.
what it's all about, and family.
It really is.
Hey, Wilder can't blame anything on Armor now because he's got on like paper thin costume, man.
Yeah, he's got like paper mache.
Yeah. He got it shit at Party City this time.
Yep, that's what I was about to say. He went to Party City, man.
Party City, bro.
Actually, you guys are wrong. He went to, I think it's Spirit Halloween. You know those stores that pop up. That's
I used to work at those places, man.
Yeah, that's actually where he got it at. He usually goes to Party City, but for this fight, he went to the pop-up Spirit Halloween store.
Oh shit, that motherfuckers is stupid. I'm about to get the evidence, bro. Just
okay, make sure the evidence is moral and legal.
That's make sure there's no illegal shit happening on there.
Hey,
I'll try. It's hard, but
I have to cut ties with all of you if any of that's going on because I'm a moral and legal standing.
Listen, you won't find a more legal guy than me. Okay, nobody's more illegal than me. All right, I'm legal.
You mean legal? You mean legal? Legal. Make sure you separate those words. Legal, sir.
Hey, Rob, I worked for Spirit for hella years, dude. That place was fun, man.
And that's where that's where Wilder's got his costume at. So shout out to Wilder.
Wilder was with
you got something, guys. Here in Chile, we have, and I think in most of Latin America, we have Star Plus, and you can see all ESPN and Fox and Showtime content for $10.
Really?
Yeah. So
wow.
I'm not encouraging anyone, but if you have a VPN and you have $10 per month, maybe you can take a look.
Leo, I'm a hardcore PBC fan. I don't have $10, so I'm sorry.
How is Wilder going to pay for these costumes if I don't fork over the money?
Leo, I got the most important question I have for you, Leo, is tell me how fly those women are in Chile. That's what I need to know. How dope are those Latina chicks? I have to know that. That's the most important thing you can tell me.
In Chile, look, we are actually fairly mixed race. So we can fight like you call white girls and fairly brown girls, like Latina, las mujeres que tú estás acostumbrado a ver. You can see them. But if you're searching for fat ass, you have to go to Venezuela
or Colombia. Sí, pero no, yo no tengo problemas de color de mujer. Más importa de culo es muy grande, de caro es muy bonita.
That's what it's all about.
We have beautiful women.
Yeah, I love beautiful cars.
We have beautiful women. You're searching for
ass. Eso es más importa cosa, señor.
Venezuela, dude, you cannot understand because this shit has levels.
That's true.
This shit has levels. I never have seen something like that till the Venezuelan girls came into Chile a couple of years ago. It's like, if I'm talking about A, B, C levels of boxing, I was used to look.
Venezuela's
Yeah,
A.
they have the ring belt.
A plus.
But also
A plus.
Brazil is there too, though. So Latin America is just OP in that department.
Dude, my wife's Colombian. So like when we go down there, like we'll walk through the malls because malls are like still super popular. They were in like the early 2000s. So we'll walk through the mall and there's like so many fly women. I just have to keep my head straight. I can't even like divert left or right because she'll like catch me. She'll like start slapping me like on the side and stuff. But the women are like, even the most common like women are like dope as fuck, dude. The women in Colombia, and there's a lot of Venezuelans in Colombia too, and those, dude, the girls are just so fly.
Fucking fight already started.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Somebody pick up the phone, okay? Get a hold of the pizza guy. I need pepperoni.
Yeah, that'll be $40.
Jules, you found the correct evidence.
Yes, and I'm reviewing it now.
Okay, good.
Damn, look at Sugar Ray Wilder.
Sugarfoot Wilder.
Sugarfoot, yo.
He's on the good foot, bro. He's on a really good foot.
Sweetfoot Wilder.
Sugar Ray Wilder.
Sweetfoot.
Fruity Foot Wilder.
Oh shit! Tries for the right hand, misses by a mile.
Yeah, and this is uncommon for Wilder now. Wilder, what I see from Wilder most of the time is him taking the center of the ring and controlling the range with the left.
Not used to seeing him move around, trying to move lateral. Not used to that.
Why isn't it?
Low as hell.
Why isn't that Viking
does look
crowding
better
him? Didn't the Viking learn anything from watching Fury? He needs to be up and crowd him. Fighting from a distance is a suicide mission.
Yeah, because he's at the end of the punch if he fights from the if he's fighting at that range, he'll get the most of Wilder's power. He has to smother it.
Yeah, he's waiting to get folded fighting like that. He needs to get on the inside. He has to do something.
Smother him. Use the size. Use the size to his advantage.
Yeah, watch the Fury fight, man.
There you go.
That's all he had to do.
Wilder's coordination does look better. He doesn't look like a flailing arm man right now when he's moving.
Sir, we're in the first round. We're 2 minutes.
I like how he's
in.
moving.
Give him
I like how
3
he's
or
moving,
4 rounds.
What the fuck?
His legs look a lot more steady.
Shit, what happened, Leo?
What the fuck was that?
Whoa! Oh wow!
What
the fuck was that?
What happened?
Well, Hellenius just kind of just shoved it. They had like a really awkward exchange.
The Hellenius just shoved him into the ropes.
Hey, Rob, by the way, the pizza man said he ain't giving you no pizza because you owe him money, man.
Man, are you serious?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
not that. Just wait a second.
Oh,
God
good
damn
night. Done.
It's over.
What?
Done.
What?
Fuck this, man. I fucking hate the PBC.
$80 for this shit.
I fucking hate the PBC, man.
Let me see. I'm not.
Just wait. Just wait.
I literally just switched over to another tab of totally legal material, and then that happened.
Oh, God, come. Oh shit! Yeah, he's out.
He went straight down, dude, like a fucking
Damn.
rock.
Oh, they got to replay that shit.
Just like we said, man. It's a sparring partner. He paid him a sparring
What the
rate.
fuck did you expect? You put another bum. It's what you expect.
His literal sparring partner to bet.
Well, we all knew this was gonna. We all knew this was gonna happen.
Telly Swift has a weird looking fucking face, man.
We all knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, that was what Wilder by knockout. That was the only prediction.
I gotta hear these delusional Wilder fans now for the next 4 months till he fights.
Probably hype this up like some kind of historic win.
Unfortunately, bro. But this is the way it was always gonna be, bro. They don't put you in there with Hellenius because they're trying to.
And damn these medical reports.
I will say that. Look, I will say this. I am impressed that he was able to time that short right hand because that was a very short right hand, but it looked strong.
They got to replay that.
I'm being honest, like no bullshit, not being a prick or nothing. That was nice. That was nice because it was really short and he walked him into it.
But
his feet work look a lot better. Like his coordination, his balance, it does look improved.
But what level of competition is he going against? He can knock out any C, B minus fighter.
That is a fair point.
The minute he fights anybody elite, he gets love. It's like Kambosos. It's like watching Kambosa. Kambosa gets in there with an A-class fighter. He's made to look stupid. It's the same deal with Wilder. They're the same fighter, the exact same ideology.
But well, you know what? Look, Wilder just fought for basically what is around, and the. Yeah, because when did Fury beat him? What month last year was that? That was October.
Like last November, I think.
So in a year he's basically fought for a round. They need to get him back out there. The fight didn't last long. He didn't get hit. There's no reason they shouldn't get him back out there quickly.
Dude,
exactly.
He barely even hit him with the right hand. He didn't even go full extension.
Yeah, but
we didn't have to because he walked into it.
They replayed it. Okay, they were playing it. Let me see it.
But if you look at the eyes,
y'all see Shelly Finkel with all those bandages over his face? Was he sparring Wilder this camp?
That was good shit by Wilder.
No, that was. I'm telling you, that was a good right hand because the forward momentum of Hellenius. That's what made it land so hard. The fact that he shoots the right as you're coming forward, he landed square on his face.
Yeah, and if you see the replay, he's sit on that punch. He put his weight in his back leg, and he went with the right. It was short, but it has something in it.
Yeah, it was a good knockout.
Yeah, but why you ever fighting him that far? You have to crowd him. All you have to do is watch Fury. Just watch the second Fury fight, and that's the playbook to beat him.
I think that the way that he tried to crowd the way that he tried to crowd Wilder was different from what Fury did because Fury was using a flick jab. He'd flick, then he'd shoot a real jab and step into it. Robert kind of lunged. I hope they play it back, but he kind of lunged the way that he can. You see that?
Yeah, he was lunging the whole time.
And Fury would throw a couple feints in there too to close the gap, smother whatever Wilder would do.
Kind of looked like Robert leaned over his lead foot a little bit. I mean, that's kind of why they tell you not to do that. Don't just stick your torso out there like that.
It's almost like Robert doesn't have the skill set of an elite boxer.
It's almost like he sucks, bro.
It's almost like he's a guy that Wilder would beat up in sparring to prepare for other fights.
Yeah, it's almost like that's what actually happened.
I guess the PBC commentary is going wild right now too.
Hey, I mean, we all knew that was going to happen. Nobody picked Hellenius. I didn't. Shit. What?
I mean, you guys know that Hellenius is his sparring partner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped him get ready for Fury. They were literally in camp together like a year ago.
Now they're saying that he'll KO AJ.
Yeah, of course.
What did you say?
Do y'all see Shelly Finkel's face?
No. What did you say? Hellenius helped Wilder to prepare for Fury?
Yeah. He was one of his sparring partners for that.
Yeah, no wonder he lost.
Yep.
Yeah, you're telling me you're telling me you are going to spar Robert Hellenius to prepare for Tyson Fury? That is your preparation? Okay.
And I paid $80 to watch this. Can you believe that, Leo?
Unbelievable.
Oh my God. Wow.
Man, Telly Swift has a funny looking face, man.
The Star Plus, guys.
She does.
The Star Plus.
I mean, you guys know that Hellenius is his sparring partner, right?
What? No way.
You guys know that Hellenius is his sparring partner, right?
Yeah, of course he's. I knew that, bro.
What? I have no idea.
Who's this Hellenius you speak of?
He was in The Northman. He was one of the Vikings in the movie. You're right. His wife does look a bit weird.
She's funny looking.
Well, he went out on the shield.
She looks like
he went out on the shield.
She's like that fish off of that of Shark Tale, that animated movie.
She's got a weird face, weird mouth.
Bitch looks like a meerkat.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, as a ribbon fight.
Yeah, that's all it was. I mean,
this was.
I'm not mad at it because that's what he needed, and that's I would want every fighter to have that courtesy to be able to have a rebound fight. You know, so I'm not against. I wasn't against him fighting Hellenius.
But paying $80
That
for a ribbon fight?
That's
that's
the problem.
That's criminal.
Well, they didn't get us, so.
What are you talking about? We paid for what?
Oh yeah, man. I worked hard for it.
Yeah.
I paid my money to see that highlight reel knockout, bro. Right. GM Strong says. Hold on, let me see. Wilder versus Ruiz possibly next. I would say, and I've said this before, yes, I would pay $80 for Wilder versus Ruiz. I would pay for that.
Yeah, buy that. I buy it.
And I'd have to see the undercard first, man, because the PBC will put on straight bullshit on the entire undercard.
Put Boots. Yeah.
They do
put Boots versus Thurman on the undercard. They got my money.
Bro, Queensberry and PBC have the worst undercards
by far and wide. Nothing compares. Nothing. On that note, gentlemen, I am fucking old, and I'm going to sleep.
Have a great night, everybody. Jules, thanks for having me on, brother. Have a good night.
What a day.